Hey, y'all.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
We hope you can see us okay. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties. But we want to welcome everybody to the live stream. Bear with us. If we get bumped out, we'll try to get bumped back in. Oh, my goodness. We want to say hello to Step Van Dan. We got CR View. Oh, but before I do all that, I'm sorry. I want to say hello to everybody on the panel. We have Errol and Terry from Traveling on Adventures.
Hey.
We got Steve from Desert Adventures in Arizona.
Hey.
We got Roy and Becky with Roy and Becky Travels.
Hey.
And we have Tim from CR View.
Hey.
Thank you all for being on the panel. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Thanks for having us.
So back to the chat, we have, let me click on it so everybody can see it in the other streams. Thank you for joining. We appreciate it. These are our dear friends
From
over,
Philippines.
from Philippines. Thank you
Thank
all.
you very much. Good morning, y'all.
Yes, good morning. Hey, Rose, we're going to see you soon. Thank you for coming in, Rose.
This coming week.
Yes. We got Joy in the background crying.
You can hear her, she's saying hello to everybody or she's crying. Can't tell the difference.
Crystal, thank you, Crystal. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we got Mildred. Hey, thanks for coming in. And this is a new name I'm not familiar with. Thank you for what's new with Lisa. We appreciate you being here. Okay. I think so far I got everybody that I can see. Let me look down here and make sure everybody's there.
Yep.
So how's your guys' week been? Has it been hot, cool? What's been going on in your guys' world?
We had a little bit of a break of the heat there, a few days, and some rain. We had a pretty good storm. So,
oh, wow.
But now the heat's coming back, so I think we're like 104 today.
Yeah, we had a couple of storms in Texoma that were, I think twice we got held on.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in, follow the Yellow Brick Road. We got
I've heard them talk.
Let's see. Hey, we appreciate you being here.
Nice and crazy adventure. Welcome.
Yep. Cruising Scene.
Welcome.
And Nomadic Rat Pack.
Welcome.
Hey, Troy.
Okay. And of course, we got our Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot.
Be nice. It works all night, so you don't have to.
Oh. Got everything running on my other phone. Great. Thank you. We appreciate you doing that. Okay. So sorry about that. I know everybody was talking about what's been going on weather-wise. We finally left Texas. Woo! Made it to Missouri.
Yeah.
It's nice and cool here for us. It's been in the 80s, low 60s.
Yeah, it's like 69, 68 at night. Yeah.
Nice.
It's been real nice in the morning.
You know, you guys were talking about the rain, and I've heard that it rains, 14 inches out here. And I found out what that meant the other morning when it rained a little bit. So I went outside in it, filled the generator up with gas, came back in, not a drop hit me. They were 14 inches apart.
Wow.
Wow.
I think ours was about 12 inches apart.
Hello, Lucretia. Thank you for coming in.
Yes. You walked the right path, Tim, to miss everything.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be my luck. I'd go out and got every drop there was coming down.
Yeah.
We've had some crazy travel days.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not used to all these hills.
No,
it's beautiful, though.
Hills, up, down, up, 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 down. And then the winding roads. It was like a snake. Wind, wind, wind. that says 45, 35, 20. Then you go around a corner, 35, 45, 20. You know?
Sound like he's an auctioneer there.
Oh yeah, and it
But
went
backwards.
yeah, and it just kept on going and going and going, and out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, nothing there, nobody out there, but there's always that one car behind you.
Yeah.
One car, and it's a double yellow line. They can't pass because it's winding, and they can't tell whether
Yeah.
something's coming or not. And they're tailgating the truck we got on the back. I can't go any faster. I'm going speed limit. Of course, you can't turn too fast on this because it'll lean, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the speed limit, and it's like, sorry, you know, I wish I could go a little faster, but it just doesn't work that way in a bus.
And for Follow the Yellow Brick Road, we're by Owensville, Missouri,
Yeah.
which isn't too far from St. Louis, right? So
No.
it actually today was in the mid 80s. It was a little bit warmer today,
Yeah.
but prior to that, we were at Rockport.
Missouri.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
was it was very north. It was almost to what, Nebraska?
Nebraska, yeah.
We were way up there.
They're right at the tip.
Yeah. And I saw a cruising scene says some of his temperatures were 60s. That's nice.
No, it said some of those.
I almost
60.
turned the AC off last
Oh, since some of those.
Yeah,
I don't
it
have
was-
my glasses on, y'all. Sorry, I read it wrong.
Yeah, if we could, we would. That was, you know, a good thing about us leaving Texas. We got tired of the triple digits. Air conditioning running all day, all night, all morning. It's just nonstop.
Wow, 90 where Cretia is. That's still
Wow,
pretty
that's-
warm.
We'll be
103.
104,
Ordinary.
Eugene, Oregon. Yeah, that's just been some crazy temps.
Paul Macon, thank you for coming in.
Yeah,
we appreciate it, y'all.
Appreciate that.
Yes, Rose, I was looking at that today. We're about an hour and a half away from you, so we're looking forward to meeting up with you.
Yeah,
Oh, I bet that'll be fun.
Yeah.
we'll make it fun.
103 and 21% humidity.
Wow.
Wow. 80 in Utah.
Yeah, that's nice. The 80s. As long as it's low humidity, it could be 80 and high humidity. You go outside, you just start sweating.
Still pretty warm in Oregon. 96.
It'll be changing. Hello, Box Van D. Thank you for coming in.
Wow, 105.
Whoa.
It's crazy
Yeah.
when you call that cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
105
only
feels great.
95. It's only 95 here right now, so excuse me while I go get my hoodie.
You need it, Steve.
Sorry, y'all. I didn't see you down there in the basement.
I don't know. Something happened. I don't know. Starlink must have been changing satellites or something. It kicked us
Oh.
out. I had to
Elon switched you to another satellite.
Yeah, I had to wait till another one goes over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Misha, we're trying to figure out our route because we're going to be making it to Tennessee.
Yeah.
The beginning of September. So we're trying to figure out which direction we're going to go. So I'll keep in touch with you and let you know if we actually take I-70 towards Kansas, because we were looking at some places. We were looking at Kentucky.
We're looking at Kentucky
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
Kentucky.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
We got an appointment to go to Tennessee. We're just looking at both places.
Yeah.
It's been busy trying to schedule everything.
Yeah. We want to welcome you to the chat. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
We also have Moon Over Miami. Hey, y'all.
Welcome.
And Dreaming Out Loud loves your backdrop, Steve. I think everybody loves that backdrop.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I took that photo last night of our sunset right at our back gate there.
Wow.
That little mountain. Let's see which side am I? This side. that little mountain right there is Ragged Top Mountain. And then that saguaro cactus is right there on our property. So it made a pretty
Wow.
good photo.
It's so pretty.
Man,
I would take a picture of our sunset, but it would be nothing but trees.
Yeah.
after you're out here a while, and we've been around Ragged Top, I think, 3 times, I think, actually, maybe 4.
I just-
But you start recognizing these landmarks in older westerns. Most of the westerns, the old westerns, were filmed
Right.
at Old Tucson there, and that's right by Marana. So they go out in the desert filming the wagons and the Indians chasing them and all this, the Union
Oh, yeah.
soldiers and that. I recognize Ragged Top every now and then in the background.
Yeah, a lot of filming
how it
in
works
Old
out that
Tucson. Yeah.
And Paul and Megan, we'll definitely let you know where we're at when we hit Tennessee.
Yeah, we're going to Centerville.
Yeah. We're heading towards Centerville. And then we'll be making our way south to go see family in Georgia.
Georgia, yeah.
Hey, Roy, I have a question. How do
might
I
have an
just have one person on the panel? Like if I wanted, when you were talking, I was just trying to put you up there by yourself. Let me see if I click that.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah.
But that's for us. Okay, now y'all are over there.
You just click on it. You just click on
But
the
now
person.
I think if you could, I like this version right here better too. The squares.
The
You
square,
like
yeah.
that?
Cut Mill's face off. So yeah, you can't do that.
If I just
If
click
you
on
go to
Roy,
like, wait a minute, is it over here? Like up here? Up
Yeah.
here in this corner, maybe.
Think
There's
about
a square.
Hollywood Squares.
Yeah,
If you click up here in this corner right here of me, there should be a square, I think.
I see. Okay, it says layout. Mine's down at
It
the
should
bottom.
say solo layout or something. But each
Solo
one of us
layout,
should have a
Yeah,
square
mine's
up
on
there.
the left for solar. So if I click on you and then click on solo layout, will it just be you?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, what the heck?
No,
Click on their picture.
that don't look like Roy.
Not much.
I don't look like Becky either.
No.
Yeah, wait, you're clicking on the ones below the screen. Come to where
Yeah.
I'm at.
Yeah, I clicked you. Oh, there's 3 dots there.
Okay, the
see.
3 dots.
Oh! I got 3 dots. Oh,
Yeah,
and then
okay.
I and then
Yeah.
There he is.
Howdy,
All
howdy.
right, get him. Take him away. Take him away.
Yeah, I don't use it that much. I can't remember if it was a TV
Okay.
screen, like solo layout, or 3 dots.
And
3
then I
dots
just
was gonna be my
edited
next
it.
guess.
Sweet. Thank you. I was learning.
You know, dots used to be my favorite at the movies, but not no more.
Yeah. Well, we got Celexia. I want to welcome Celexia too. Thank you
Welcome.
for coming in. We
Yeah.
appreciate ya. I'm getting caught up with the chat. I got distracted on Hollywood Squares.
Speaking of what Rose said, I am actually Little Roy, not Big
Yeah.
Roy. Yep.
His dad is Big Roy.
My dad's name is also Roy, but we don't have the same middle name, so I'm not a second or whatever like that. But
Yeah,
the
I'm a
family
junior.
always grew up. As I was
My dad
growing
had
up, they
the
always
same
called me
first,
Little
middle,
Roy.
and last. And then when we go to the grocery store, I give them my ID and tell them I'm a senior. Well, actually, I'm a junior. My dad's a senior.
Yeah.
So I can get my discount.
We want to welcome Lucy to the chat and see if I have.
Speaking of ID, I had in our pop-up club, we call these sputs. And what they were called was stupid pop-up tricks. Kind of like an accident, unplanned accident. So I go get gas today, right? And I got a new debit card. And I put it in the pump at Pilot. And it asks me all the information it does. Then it gets to the zip code. So I put my Indiana zip code in.
Yep.
Yes, dear, I know now. So
Oh, we're not
I
sure
couldn't
where
figure it
we're
out. I was like, oh my god. But my phone wouldn't, for some reason, of all times not to get data, I couldn't get my phone to tell me Quartzsite zip code, right?
That's right. That's when it
All you
all
gotta do is
happens.
look at your driver's license.
So I get in the car and I'm heading back to camp. And so first I pulled in the Dollar General and I thought, okay, I'll try to get internet here. So I'm no internet still. I was like, oh man. So I'm back in and I thought, hey, you idiot, look on your driver's license. You got a La Posta
See?
South address with Quartzsite zip code on it. So then I go down to Arco, so I didn't go look like a fool down at Pilot pulling back up to the pump. So I go down,
Oh,
no,
wow.
it didn't even ask me the zip code. I was disappointed.
So we want to tell Paul and Megan that we're not sure where we're going to winter.
We got to be back in October, November timeframe in Texas because we got
I have another MRI,
another MRI schedule, another doctor appointment, another follow up.
but we
and-
don't want to winter in snow.
No.
So we know that.
No.
So it's
Snow-
up in the air right
Snow
now.
looks nice on TV, but other than that, I don't want nothing to do.
Yeah.
You should come on over to Quartzsite.
Yeah, I've been
Wait,
wanting to.
we had snow last year.
Oh. Oh.
It was in the air. It didn't really stick on the ground, but it did stick in every mountain around us. The Indian Head, the one that
Homer
Canyon,
Simpson
all
was white.
covered in snow. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't want nothing to do with it. You know, like especially in Texas, they don't have equipment to do anything when it snows. They have not. You know, they put a little rock salt on the road, and that's basically it. They don't have any type of equipment for snow, so everybody just stays at home,
Well, they can't drive in the rain there either.
except Walmart.
Yeah.
Tennessee, they shut the school down if they predict snow. So
Yeah,
Indiana's getting just as bad for that now, and I can't believe it. We used to go to snow, and I'm not kidding you, with snow drifts on the side of higher than our rig, higher than
Yeah.
your bus, Melon.
Yeah,
Oh my
my dad
goodness.
used to get
bad.
stories.
Yeah, now they're getting to the point where if they predict snow, well, keep kids home.
Now, I got a question. Up
Wait.
north, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just want to welcome Des. Hey, thank you for coming in.
Morning,
We
Des.
appreciate it. Okay, go ahead, baby.
Question. Up north, when it snows, does it, and the school does run? Are those buses 4-wheel drive or just regular drive buses?
Regular.
Just
Oh,
regular
wow.
buses.
This is how good we were as kids, and my bus driver, sometimes she pops in our YouTube and that. You could get the bus. She'd go around a corner. Us kids would run to the other side and get the bus to slide around. She'd catch it every time, go right out of it. Oh, it was cool.
I'll be right back.
And I just want to tell everybody that's in our chat, we do at the top we have CR View Tim's channel link there, and we also have he's in. Did I do it right? That corner past Steve. And we got Earl and Terry from Traveling on Adventures channel pinned there. So please go over there. If you haven't subscribed, go over there, show them some love. And they both need watch hours too. So if
Yeah.
you can run their playlists or just start watching their videos, we appreciate it.
Thank
Yes,
you,
we
Nettie.
do.
You're welcome.
And I got a new hat from R&J RV Adventures.
Yeah, can you come up? Oh no! Oh wait! I learned. Let me do this. Da 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 da! Did I get
That's
it?
better.
Yay! Look at that. Isn't that
Oh,
cool?
I like that with Texas in the middle. There you go.
Yeah.
It's embroidered. It's real nice. You know,
That is nice.
they only had a few made, and they were kind enough to give me one, and I do appreciate that. That
Yeah.
was very kind of them. Anybody that hasn't checked out their channels, it's a great channel to check out.
Yeah. That is Rhonda and Jim.
Rhonda and Jim.
So Rhonda's first on R&J. Yeah. Real cool channel. And Rose said, let me click. Thank you, Rose. We appreciate it. We've definitely been noticing you watching our content.
Oh yeah,
You're so devoted. We appreciate it so much.
I try watching it too, but then he tells me to watch the road.
There's
That's
JT.
important.
Hey T, how are you?
Hey JT,
I'm watching your videos. You're coming along on that build. Pretty cool.
I had an interesting day to do again. Was it last week my generator quit, or the week before?
I think it was last week.
It was last week.
I think so. Yeah.
Apparently Friday bad charging days for me because I sat here, got out of the basement after our live with Becky, started watching
Yeah,
the race
from-
parade, and I
from
looked
that.
up, and all of a sudden I was dropping like a rock.
On there. Good one.
wow.
Figure out why at first. I had to run
Yeah.
the generator. I got that low, but one of my grounds come off out there, and
Moon over Miami
That's getting
wanted
no
the links
solar.
for the other channel. If there's a mod where he's at, if you could drop their channel links.
I'll
That would
I'll
be
get
great.
to that in just a second.
Okay.
yeah, I thought it's Friday of all days. Let's have charging issues again. But no, it was just an unplugged ground. Very simple.
It's always something, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
And of
you
course,
got
you know-
it before me.
I'd like to say hello.
On the couch driving.
I'll get Roy's.
I'd
These
like to say
MC4 connectors, after you take them apart sometimes, those little tabs don't latch on.
I'd like to say hi to Rose too. She's a great supporter of my channel too. I appreciate it, Rose. Thank you.
Yes.
You'd be driving
Did
the
y'all
couch.
see his video? Did y'all see his video?
No, we haven't seen it.
We saw that he dropped it.
Yeah.
With the grabbers on it, though.
Thank you, D. Appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't blame you, D. I'm a 2-finger typer and 1 finger's dyslexic. And I don't know which one it is because I'm too busy looking at the keyboard.
You're like this. I call him a pecker.
That's all
you
she
got
hears.
the other one? Huh?
Yeah.
But anyway, glad Oki's okay, Steve. That
Yeah.
And we'll go back and watch it, Steve.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. Can't have any spoiler alerts, but that was
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay, wait, Steve. Wait.
was it dead?
There you go.
Yeah.
Count the buttons on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 buttons on that one. That was actually the last one. The one that I got in the garden day before yesterday was even bigger.
Wow.
That's cool.
So this one over here has 10 buttons on it.
Wow.
This one has 8.
Wow.
Can you still hear it? Like when you can
Yeah.
hear it? Oh, sweet.
Yeah, if the snake ain't dead, he's a whisperer.
Yeah.
Well, the snake is enjoying his relatives in snake heaven right now.
Yeah.
Ivan, thank you for coming in.
a snake in camp last night. Finally, I got to see a snake in Quartzsite. But it was a baby king snake, which is a good snake. It goes after the rattlesnakes.
Exactly.
He's living
I
in
believe
this
that's-
tree back here.
I believe that's correct, Tim. I think 1 button per shed, and it's debatable how many times a year they shed. On the average, I think 2, but I'm not exactly sure.
That's pretty cool.
You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything that moves with no arms and no legs, I don't like.
That's what you were answering, Steve, about the button. Do the signify. I guess that's just where it's shedded.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, and I don't know that anyone has really studied how often they create a button. We used to always use a button a year, but I don't think that's accurate. I think it's probably 2 buttons a year. I don't really know.
Van City, thank you for coming in.
Hello.
And Dee said,
People I know, they keep the volume at minimum. But not muted. You're right. That's
Yes,
true.
ma'am.
Yeah.
yeah, when you run the playlist, you want to at least have the volume on, but you can have it low,
Right.
but not muted, and then it'll count for the hours.
Yep.
Thank you, Dee.
So that means we need to this one.
This is my beautiful little sister, Chrissy Mama. They call me Giant Nettie because I'm taller than all of them. So I feel so proud. I've never been taller than anybody. So I'm a giant Auntie Nettie.
You know, it's funny. Everybody we meet up with and everybody we've met so far and we take pictures, Eddie and I is always
They're
the shortest.
Amazons. They're so tall. I'm like, geez.
Every time we take pictures, we're the shortest.
So I'm glad to be tall.
Don't start it.
Except for this one.
You know, Becky, we
Dynamite comes in small packages. Just remember that, Bubba.
Yeah,
we
Roy.
actually found a chair. We found your Becky chair when we were at
Did
the
ya?
dollar store. I'm like, oh, that's Becky's chair. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was so cool.
My grandson wouldn't give it back, so he kept it. So
Oh,
he still
that
has
chair.
it. Yeah, my little
That
chair.
chair. Okay.
Remember Isaac? He kept saying
Yeah.
it's Isaac's chair.
Everybody had their chairs around the fire ring in the cul-de-sac. All normal chairs. There's Becky's chair, little kid chair.
Hey, me and Millie both sat perfectly in that little chair.
That's just like Gracie's little chair.
Yep.
Yeah. We want to welcome Lily in. Hello, Lily.
Hey,
What did
Lily.
you get for that? $5, I think it was.
5.
Yep.
Step
Oh,
Van
okay.
Dam. My girl's 4 foot. Wow. 4 foot, 10 and a half. I'm
wow.
barely pushing 5'2".
Hey, Van City Adventure.
Hey, there's JT, the American Wanderer.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, howdy.
But yeah,
Y'all hear the
I'm,
news? Did y'all hear the news?
what news?
Weekend RVing?
No, did they buy something to go traveling?
Class C. Yeah, Class C.
Yay!
Cool beans.
Awesome. They'll be on the weekend traveling again. Hopefully they can make it to Quartzsite for
Yeah.
a few days.
They made a comment. They can't wait to get out of here. And I commented back, hurry up.
That will be awesome.
Very cool.
It'd be great to see them.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if they're coming, but I mean, in the near future anyway.
Yeah.
Well, they're made the first step.
Yep.
They got something that they both wanted instead of the fifth wheel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank
you,
you,
Dee.
Dee.
Enjoy
Enjoy
your dinner,
your
man.
dinner.
Yeah.
I had 2 hot dogs for dinner and 2 chips.
Dee, bring back leftovers, okay?
Yeah.
We had spaghetti.
Boy, Coyote Market was calling my name tonight. They had fish dinner over there for $10. Cod or pollock.
Blech.
Oh man,
I don't like
almost
fish.
Got me one. Almost went and got me one.
Mm-mm.
Mal's the same way. It's got to be fried. He doesn't like anything
Well,
that's
it's
fishy.
It's got to be cod. I won't eat
Yeah.
nothing that's real fishy.
Yeah.
If I bite into it and it's like smushy, I ain't eating it. Ask Roy. I will hand him the whole plate. There you go.
I guarantee you, I'm not going to eat a fish. We go to seafood places and it comes with the head and the tail on it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Then I see people take a napkin, fold it in half, and cover the head, and then they start eating. It's like, what's up with that?
Right. My grandma
Oh,
used to
no,
you know,
Yeah.
Wow, Rose had catfish, a baked potato, and okra.
Wow, that
Love
sounds
fried
really
catfish.
special.
Yeah, it was serving of fish, 2 sides,
Yeah.
and hush puppies,
Hush puppies.
$9.99.
Well, I still wouldn't eat the fish. They had to make me a
Their food's
chicken
good.
dinner.
Ain't it, dear? Their food good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we go to a restaurant and their sign says farm raised catfish, I always ask them what brand was the catfish, and then they have the authenticity certificate. And they always walk off on me. They just walk off.
I like breakfast for dinner, Crystal.
Oh yeah.
We do that
Anytime.
sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. And that wasn't
We
a
might
bad
do it
time.
during.
Yeah.
That's good, Rose. That ain't a bad deal.
No.
Thank you for coming in, Jarhead
Hey,
and
George,
Ginger.
you're
Well,
welcome.
that's
Hey, Scott and Allison.
Hey, howdy.
But yeah,
I wanted
no,
to ask Earl and Terry, do you guys take off tomorrow?
Yeah.
No,
No, Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, Sunday.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you will.
And
Tomorrow
you'll
we'll
be out
start.
of Texas?
No. Yeah.
I know, Texas is big.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll start pre-packing tomorrow. Then Sunday we leave. We're at a Harvest Toast in Texas, and then the following day we're at a campground
In
just
Texas.
west of Amarillo,
Oh,
and then a Harvest Toast in Colorado the next night.
Wow.
wow.
So
It'll
then
be
we'll
better,
we'll be-
better weather.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll be at Blue Mesa on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah,
Sweet.
which is nice there because right now all week they're in the 70s for a high.
Wow, you're gonna love it. We were so
Yeah.
excited when we hit that, and it was crazy because Jerry actually had on long sleeves, and we're just like, no, we're loving this cool weather.
Oh yeah.
I know it. I'm ready to get out of this heat. don't know
70s, I'll
about
be in my hoodie
Thank you for
for sure.
coming in, Louise.
You know, it's 40s at night, so I'm really kind of worried about that.
Oh yeah.
It'll be nice.
Hey, did you get your Blackstone fixed?
Yes.
Oh, good. The part came in.
They sent me that part. Apparently, it was that little gas regulator, I guess, went bad.
Yeah.
So I swapped it out.
Of course.
We've used it several times since. So yeah, it's working good.
Ain't
He's
it
about to
amazing
cook him
how
again.
chintzy that thing feels though? But yet it's still pretty strong. Because I
You're
just
going
had to
to-
replace our gas regulator on our Blackstone.
You're gonna go to triple digits, Darhead Jr. Ginger.
Yeah, it's very hot
Yeah.
in Texas still.
It's hot. Yes.
Yeah.
We were 104 today here north of Dallas.
I saw where Jim posted that it was 117 Fort
117
Worth area
yesterday.
yesterday. That's too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're not missing it. We were there, like a year and a half?
Too long.
Yeah, so we're glad to be out of Texas. We're going to have to head back in a few months, but it's great.
Yeah,
Ooh.
66 in Minnesota. That's good temperature right there.
That is. Yeah.
Now we'll probably turn on his bed heater. Just saying, anything below 70, he's cold.
If it's 69 and below, I normally turn on the bed heater.
Yeah, he does.
Look, we put shorts on at 60, so stop all that. Shorts come on at 60.
Yeah. But did you see, Earl? I learned something too. We're always learning, and we're all helping each other along the way. Where I'm so excited, I can actually just have one person up there. I've been working on it. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, Jarhead Jr. is going to a wedding.
Oh, you are?
That's why they're going to Texas.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I see it. Well, cool. Oh, and you're
Houston
saying
probably nice in the winter, though.
yeah.
That's us. We have to be in Washington in October for a wedding.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Just
y'all-
in time for it to be that much snow on the ground up there.
Yeah.
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Not early October, maybe late October.
Yeah.
We
Thank
went
you
over
for
for
coming
Thanksgiving
in.
one year in the snow, remember?
Hey, there's
Living
Hey,
the dream
Alex.
with Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Now, are you guys going to be on the coast up in Washington or
Both
Both.
sides. Both sides.
Both. Our son
'cause on the
lives in
coast? I
Spokane.
heard it doesn't rain much or doesn't snow a lot, but once
No, it
you get
does snow
inland,
well.
it's where you get a bunch of snow.
Yeah. We'll be on the east side at first. That's where the wedding is. Our oldest son lives there. And then we go to the west side because our daughter lives over there.
Yeah.
That'll work. So you'll miss the snow.
Yes.
And then we'll start making our way to Quartzsite.
Well, we'll be in California California for a bit. One of our
I don't
sons lives in
miss snow.
California.
I don't miss snow at all. Not
Uh-uh.
one bit.
No, no.
The 101 is a beautiful drive down the coast.
Yeah, the coast is beautiful. We've done the 101 a few times. It's beautiful. Never in an RV though.
Nope, never in an RV.
We have.
Hello, Catherine Cook. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I'm missing Quartzsite. I hope we can make it there eventually. We just don't know when.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
not late, Catherine. We're just glad you're here. No
Yeah,
worries.
you never have to worry about saying I'm sorry, I'm
Nope,
late.
nope.
We're just glad you're here.
Yep, appreciate it. Yeah, we want to go to Quartzsite, but we're just kind of leery about the dust because that's where Nettie got sick, and we're just kind of leery, like going back and breathing the dust again. We're just unsure. You know, the only way to find out is to do it again, but we just don't want to go through the whole.
I miss it all.
Yeah,
I miss
routine.
everybody there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick P.
Hey, Nick.
Hello, thank you for coming in, Nick.
I can live without snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, it looks good on TV, but I don't want to walk in it, drive in it, nothing.
We did that last winter.
Yeah, but we got
Yeah.
stuck in Snowmageddon in Texas. Just don't want to get into that again.
Yeah.
I have a story for you I'd like to share. So I spent 21 years, 4 months, and 7 days in the Air Force, right? Traveling all over the country. And Oki and I lived in Nebraska and New Hampshire, Virginia, places like that, and we had to shovel snow. So when it came time to retire, that's a little scary. When it came time to retire, I wanted to go back somewhere that didn't have snow. And so we came back here to Tucson area where I was born and raised. And then I got a job with the electric co-op that serves power up on Mount Lemmon at 9,000 feet. And I was the apprentice, and guess who was up there shoveling snow around all the substations, all the equipment? That was me as the apprentice. So it was very interesting to experience that, but glad I'm retired now. I don't have to shovel the snow.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
shoveling snow, that's a lot of work.
It
You
is.
get the shovel sun now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoveling sun is not quite so heavy. It's a lot lighter.
Yeah, but I mean, if you live in places that snow, there's a certain time of year you got to swap your tires out from regular tires to your snow tires, you know, and that you got to make an appointment unless you swap it out yourself. So, I mean, it's like 8 tires you got to have,
Mhm.
you know, and it's just, you got to shovel before you go to work, you know, shovel probably when you get home. It's just a lot of work.
And you
I
can
wanna
die from it.
welcome Discover Explorer S to the chat. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, welcome.
Yep, shoveling snow can kill you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, I had an uncle that had a heart attack shoveling snow.
A lot of people do,
Like
yeah.
the same week or day after that he retired, too.
Yeah.
He'd been off about it. He had retired for about a week.
About a
I
week.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Step Van Dan is smart. Got a ball
Oh,
fight.
Bobcat, yeah.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go. That's how to do it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the conditions when we bought that house back home. I'm buying a snowblower. She told me no, shovel the driveway.
And he still gets hurt, so it didn't matter.
That was ice. That was not snow.
That
He
was you
can't
being
get right,
dumb.
Becky. He can't get right.
I tried to salt it. We lived on a hill. I tried to salt the driveway with a garden, a grass spreader, cedar thing,
Yeah, the cedar.
Yeah.
and it had plastic wheels on it, and it didn't work out too well. First, I pushed on it, it went, I went, and then I ended up in the. It was the night that the Chicago Bears played the Indianapolis Colts in the Super Bowl,
Ah,
because I watched it in the emergency room. Yeah, I sprung my wrist.
Yeah. I see.
What we got?
Oh, you okay?
JT says he lived in Virginia too. I remember him saying that.
Yeah, here it is. I see it. Yeah.
Langley.
Now, yeah, talking about fish, and Becky doesn't care for fish, but I didn't either. I used to be the same way. When we lived in Virginia, we lived right on the Chesapeake Bay there at Langley. And I bought a fishing pole and used to keep it in my van. I had a 1987 Ford E250 van that I went back and forth to work with, and we camped in. And I would stop and go fishing on the backwaters, and they had croaker and flounder, and then Oki used to catch blue crab. So we had a lot of blue crab there, boy. And I became used to fish, and when you have fresh fish like that, it doesn't have that fishy taste when it's fresh.
Yeah. Yeah.
When it starts to
And I
get
think she
old,
doesn't like the squishy of it either.
The
Yeah.
smoosh. Nope.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the fish song?
Uh-oh. I'm asking for it, ain't I?
I know, right?
I'm
The
not,
roly
I'm not
poly
gonna-
fish heads.
I'm not gonna sing it. It just there's a song out there done by I think a bluegrass band, and it's something like I lobster and then I flounder. I have a fish in the oil of my walleye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real cute song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what it said, I took her fishing just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Linda.
phrases like that, everything to do with fish. Yeah, it's
We-
a pretty funny
My
song.
parents used to fish all the time. I just couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Linda Barkley, thank you for coming in.
Hello, Linda.
Hey, Linda.
Hey, howdy, howdy, Linda.
So, Belmore.
Where? Right here. Is that Misha?
Yeah,
They're stationed at, yeah.
or
She loves
Belmore
flounder.
twice.
Yeah.
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 Oops.
I mean, down in Florida at St. Petersburg, and we went into St. John's Pass. He had ordered the fish plates. I'd get the chicken. Our daughter would get a cheeseburger. So,
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
What was
Still-
the name of that place?
St. John's Pass.
St. John's Pass.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought-
my salmon has to be smoked. It's the only salmon I like.
Yes.
Salmon, though, if you cook it in a foil wrap with butter and brown sugar, you can't taste the fish. It's good.
Brown
Yeah.
sugar. Yeah.
Yeah, butter and brown sugar.
there you go, Terry. That sounds good.
It
Yep.
does. It's good that way. That's the only way I can eat it.
Well, y'all ready for some What's Up With That?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's up with
All right.
Yeah, we've had some what's up with that since we've just been traveling recently.
We always have What's Up With
Yeah.
That. I think we're a magnet to it.
I just watched the sewer one that was like 14 foot in the air.
Isn't
Yeah, I
that
saw
crazy?
that one.
Okay, y'all. Here we go.
What's up with that?
Okay, here we go. We're actually going to do some live What's Up With That.
Yeah, so we got to this RV park. They assigned us a spot.
And this is actually a resort. A real resort.
It's a real
Yeah,
resort.
so it's got
You
all
know,
kinds of stuff here.
Most resorts only have cornhole players
Yeah.
or a swing set, and they put a resort on
Yeah,
the
this
side.
has a waterfall. It's got a movie theater. It's got indoor
Aqua swimming.
pool. It's got this big, which I thought was a cover to a swimming pool, but it's a bouncing. You bounce on it. That's as big as a swimming pool.
Yeah,
But it's a pretty nice park, other than what you can say.
yeah. It's a beautiful park, but then Nettie went in and
I checked us in.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. She checked us in, and so then we went to a little bit by the lake, and we took the truck off the back of the bus. And Eddie said, "I just got this feeling I need to go check out the site."
Yeah, because normally Mel follows me, and then I park the truck and help. I stand.
Yeah.
So when you're backing in, I stop you. But I thought I better go find this before he follows me, and thank God I did.
Yeah, she came back like 10 minutes later, and then she said, "I don't think we're gonna fit in there." I mean, we took pictures of it, but they have ruts. It's about 1.5 feet deep, and the bus will just bottom out on the frame. There's no way I can get through that. And they haven't assigned anybody in these sites because of the ruts, but yet they give us one site over there. And so,
yeah, the ruts I barely made over in the truck, so I can't imagine Mel going over that with 44,000 pounds in the bus.
yeah, so then he goes back in the office, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, we haven't assigned anybody over there because of the ruts. It's like, well, why do you think a bus would go there? What's up with that?
Yeah.
Hey, we're not going to make it over there,
Yeah.
And then we're trying to call to get to another RV park to reserve when we start traveling again. And we call and we explain the dates that we want. They put us on hold, and when they play the music, they say, well, we got to call the other park. They put us on. We were on hold for so long. I learned how to play the music.
He did.
What's up with that?
he was playing the hold music.
Yeah,
He
I learned how to
memorized
play
it.
the hold music. That's crazy. That's how long we were on hold.
Yeah. And then when we tried to, we wanted to extend our stay an extra week.
Yeah, and so after we're on hold for so long, I learned how to play the hold music.
Yeah.
She comes on the phone. She says, "I'm sorry to keep you on hold for so long, but they didn't answer the phone." It's like, yeah, I know. It's been like 20 minutes. I figured you weren't talking that long. And so we go up to the office and say, well, is there another number they need to call? Because they've been calling, nobody's answering. She said, well, I've been here the whole time. I said, I know, but you haven't been answering
They haven't
the
been
phone.
answering the phone.
And she said, well, tell them to call back after 1 because then 3 of us will be working. I said, what's up with that? And then we finally get the spot. And so I'm following Eddie to the other spot they gave us. And I start backing in, and I swear there's 2 old men, and I know they're probably in their 80s. One barely walking with a cane. They stand right in the street, right next to the bus, watching me back it up.
They started having a conversation.
They started having a conversation, so I opened the glass window, and I hear one telling the other, he ain't going to make it. And the other one said, oh, yeah, he'll make it. And he said, I bet you 2 Geritol's he ain't going to make it. And it's like, what's up with that? And so I backed it up, and I made it right in, and I got out, and I go, what's up with that? And the guy goes, damn, I lost 2 Geritol's.
Man.
Yeah.
And then we went to Dairy Queen, and we actually went to Dairy Queen with Earl and Terry.
Terry, yeah.
Yeah. And when we went there, what did you see? What did you want to order?
Well, they had the DQ dudes, but no DQ chicks. So if anybody wants to go to a class action lawsuit, I think we got them.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah, what's up with that? Then we stopped at a dollar store. I gave them a $20 bill, and she used her pen to check it. It's like, really? If I'm going to print counterfeit money, I'm not going to spend it at Dollar Tree. Sorry, it just ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Then she asked us if we wanted a receipt.
Yeah, she asked if we want a receipt. I said, no, I'm going paperless.
Yeah. So those are what's up with that.
Well, we have another story. We're on the way here.
Oh, we do. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, on the way here, I had the bus. I'm in the center lane. The bus is on cruise about 62 miles an hour. The cars are coming to the on-ramp.
Yeah.
They come in, and then all of a sudden I see this white car. He moves out of the way, and
we're like that close to the car.
And I'm heading straight for a car doing 35 miles an hour in the center lane. I kid you not. 35. We're barely moving.
And I'm screaming.
She's screaming, we're going to
Mel's
hit him.
trying to get into the passing lane.
left lane, but there's a truck there. and I had to cut them off. There's no way because I would have just slammed into the back of her.
I saw the whole side of her car on
I
my
kid
side.
you not.
I'm like,
We must have
we
been
just
an
missed
inch,
her. We just
from
missed
missing
her.
her.
Yeah, so we said we need to pull over and use the bathroom. What's up with that?
Well, I pulled over to change
Yeah.
my drawers and I threw the other ones out.
Yeah.
That's how close it was. I've never came that close to hitting somebody before in my life. That was just ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
And then I was looking in the
That
mirrors.
was crazy.
I saw people just swaying side by side, just, I don't know, 35 miles an hour in the center lane. It was, and she came from the on-ramp. And I didn't
It
see
was
her get on.
scary.
It was crazy.
That was so close.
Yeah.
So we have some people that came in. I want to welcome. I see we have Cookie. Thank you for coming in. And I also saw Sandy. We appreciate you coming in.
Sandra
as
said, am I in the
well.
wrong place? We've been
No.
saying that too sometimes.
Yeah. And we got Rhonda. Welcome, Rhonda. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're feeling better. And let me see. Oh, we got retired old timers. Thank y'all.
Welcome.
And I saw Morty. Hey, Morty, that's Chad. Thank you for coming in. He's
Yeah.
a Waxster. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah. Oh, Kentucky. Hey. All right.
Hey. And a Waxster is Waywood Wax Patreon crew. They're all Waxsters. And oh, we got Crystal. Let me click on Crystal.
Steph Van Dam,
Yeah.
we didn't clean the shorts. I just threw them out.
Yeah. That's funny. And let me see. Any more that I saw come in? Nope, I'm at the bottom. Okay.
That's
So,
Crystal and La Gringa. La Gringa is her van.
oh, Crystal La Gringa.
Yep.
That's cool. You play music? That's her band?
Band or van?
Van. VAN.
Bam. B.
Band.
Oh, van.
Well, awesome.
I need to get one of those old horns you put in your ear and go, hey,
Yeah.
like they did back
Hey.
then.
Yeah, eh?
Hey, Crystal.
So
La
we
Gringa.
thought since we had all this come up, we thought we would do live what's up with that before we made shorts out of them. So hope you guys like that. Well, taste them now.
Yeah. Crazy stuff, I tell you.
Yeah.
Every travel day is an adventure.
Yes, it
It
is.
takes a mill to see the world the way you do, though.
I know. It's about to be travel day for us real soon, too.
Yeah, it's an adventure for sure to see stuff, you know, from different states, see how they do things, and of course they all drive crazy. And every state has construction. Every
Yes,
state
yeah.
has the orange flower that's a cone about 2 foot high everywhere, and a sign that says construction ahead next 24 miles. And as you're going through, nobody working.
Nobody
Yep,
working.
not a person.
Where are they?
Yeah. And I know there ain't at lunch because it's like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Right?
Yeah.
Either that or it's closed for 24 miles and they're working on a half-mile section.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the rest of it, they're doing nothing.
Two guys over there working. That's it.
Yeah, Indiana's
Oh,
real good for that.
And I've talked about this before, but I wish they would learn how to align a bridge with the road,
Yeah.
because a bridge is either too high or it's too low. I've
Yeah.
rarely seen any that's the same height going across.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
that
you're
sounds
there.
good, Alex.
That,
They got
Oh,
one here.
Yeah.
They got one here on Main Street, Quartzsite. That bridge used to be flat, but now the one right lane is this way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bob.
yeah.
You get in the left lane, it's smooth, but you get in the right lane, it's bouncy.
Yeah. That's like a lot of the major highways. You get on them, especially the right lane, it'll have all those ruts in it because that's where all the truckers run all the time. So sometimes you get in that rut and it'll just take you.
oh yeah.
You know.
Even with us being heavy,
Yeah.
we get taken too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're 42,000 pounds, and
Yeah.
you know, sometimes them ruts they'll just take you along with them.
Yeah.
I think this is somebody new I haven't welcomed. Let me see.
Mouse boats, mouse boats.
Yeah.
That's Marcia. Hey, Marcia.
Thank you for coming in.
Yes, thank you. Marcia.
Up and what's Catherine saying? I watched the 3 New. What's up with that? Mel always makes me laugh or smile.
Yeah.
Yep, that's me every day.
Hi,
I was
Catherine.
telling Earl, I think I told Earl and Terry. I forget who I talked to about Mel with, but I never know when he's serious.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Mel. So it's like he has to tell me. I'm laughing when he's serious. He's like, it's not a joke. I'm like, well, I thought you were being silly, you know?
She's laughing when I'm hurt.
Yeah.
I do that to Roy all the time.
Yeah.
Because I tell him I don't feel it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I think we have a neighbor mowing.
I always have to tell her, nope, I'm serious on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps me going. And then when he does his different voices, that's a whole other ball of wax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's really good at it, though.
He is.
I know. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
we had one come out that hasn't come out in so long the other day, and I'm always wanting to hear him, and then when he comes out, I'm like, "Ah, why did I wait years to hear it?" And it's Juanito. Juanito is a little boy, and we don't have kids, so Juanito is like my little boy when he comes out. And I'm like, oh, you brought Juanito out, and he sounds so cute.
That's the little boy that was at a grocery store one day when I was in there picking up stuff, asking his mom to buy him some toys. His mom kept telling him, no, we're not in here for that. So that's
Yeah.
where I got that from. And then one time I was in a grocery store and I was in the aisle. And speaking of that, that's another what's up with that when we were at Walmart. Oh yeah. Why is it people leave their basket right in the middle of the lane, in the center of the aisle? They walk down to the end, grab stuff, bring it back, put it in their basket, and then walk all the way down anyway to go to the next aisle.
I
What's
don't
up with
know.
that?
But you gotta do Juanito, a little bit of Juanito.
I'm not doing Juanito.
Ah.
Juanito's schizophrenic.
You at least do a little bit of Juanito.
No, but I was
At least say mama.
at this
Say
grocery.
mama. Say mama. See?
I was at this
Aw,
grocery store,
that's Juanito.
and this little kid, he was probably 4 or 5, came around the corner, grabbed my
Somebody
leg,
mowing.
and started calling me daddy. And then the mom came around the corner and was mad at me.
And look, we mean Step Van Dam. What's up with that?
Yeah, what's up with
I
that?
wanted to do Juanito.
You guys need to put a disclaimer on the "What's Up with That" shorts. Watch too many of them, and you're going to be saying "What's up with that."
You know, we talked about it. We're even seeing news channels. They're saying, what's up with that? Mel even showed me this one guy selling cars, and he's like, what's up with that? He's like, oh. I'm like, I know,
Where'd that
babe.
come from?
Bye, JT.
What's up with that?
Yeah. Good night,
need to trade-
JT.
Have a good
I
night.
can annoy Roy real easy. I do Steve Urkel. He hates it.
He's annoying, yeah.
So now, I heard you talking about the 2 older guys watching you back up. My thought was they were probably old truck drivers.
There probably were.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See
they
you, JT.
just wanted to see if I was going to get under it.
Yeah. That's what I told Mel when we were dating. He had no idea what I was saying. I said, get under it. He's like, get under what?
So Nettie used to be a truck driver, and I had no inkling in my life I'd marry a truck driver. But anyway, she used to be a truck driver. I'm backing up the 5th wheel, and she'd say, get under it. I said, get under what? I'm trying to just back it up into the
No,
carport.
they
Yeah.
got a big Prevost. Had 2 old men watching the mail back it up.
You guys come
Hey
by.
there,
Yeah.
Dawn. Thank
Hey,
y'all
guys.
for
Hey,
coming in.
Darren Don.
We miss y'all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was something else. And he said, he said I had all my teeth, so he didn't recognize that I was a truck driver. I said, babe,
What's up with that?
what's up with that?
Yeah, tell you, when we stop at truck stop, we always try to get along the side or something.
Yeah, if we're gonna stay the
I
night.
don't want to take up the spot that a truck driver uses because he's on
Yeah.
the road all the time,
Yeah.
tired and needs a place to stay. I don't want to take one of their spots, so we try to stay away
Yeah.
on the side, you know. So, especially like rest
some areas-
areas, or truck
Yeah.
parking only.
Yeah.
some areas
They got
are
a
moving
hard
up.
job.
Like Middle Tennessee, there's not enough places for truckers. It's terrible.
There isn't. There isn't.
It's awful right
I
in
want to
that
welcome
area.
you to the chat. Thank you for coming in.
Yes.
I know, especially when I drove, I drove for about 3 years, and there's not enough room, like you're saying, Terry. You know, that's why you see them on ramps and exit ramps, because that's where they're pulling over. If you try to get into a truck stop, if you're not in the truck stop about 3, 4, it's packed. There's no way you can even get in there, you know, and it's pretty sad because the way they drive, you know, they're on their hours, and if you're a team, that truck's always going.
Yep.
And you're eventually going to have to pull in somewhere, you know, if you got to take a break.
Thanks, Morty, for
So-
coming in. Appreciate it. It's all good. I can go around. I just hate moving somebody else's basket because they think I'm taking something from them. And they haven't even paid that. They haven't even paid for it yet. They get mad.
Morty or Chad, what's up with that?
Yeah.
Good night.
Have you ever taken anything out of somebody else's basket?
No.
Hey, I've accidentally put something in somebody's basket before.
Oh, have
I
you?
thought it was you, because he's usually right behind me, and I put it in their basket, and then I looked back, and it wasn't my basket. Oops.
That's hilarious.
They got an extra item because they kept going, and I had to go get another one.
Oh,
They're gonna get home and be like, "What was that?"
yeah.
I might
Don't
do
take
that.
Roy shopping.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Yeah, Roy goes straight for the sweets. Phew.
I
He's on the
know.
cookie aisle.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw
falls
it
off the
yesterday.
I can't help but fall
Yesterday.
off the shelf into the basket.
They
Mhm.
had what is the thing? Twinkie mixed with a ding dong. It's like a combo thing, but I couldn't buy it because we was gonna be in the heat. I'm gonna get me one of them.
Oh,
That
wow.
sounds good.
Have
So is
have
it
you
a
ever
ding
had
dong?
have you ever had a fried Twinkie?
Yeah, I've had a fried Twinkie.
Yeah, you deep fry it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
geez.
Yes.
You see, Chad, I've taken the round basket for a while. He's like, yeah, what's up with that?
That'd be a twing dong.
A
Twing
twing
dong.
dong.
I know. I don't know what it's called.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, thanks, Dan, for telling everyone. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
It's better a dinky.
A dinky. I like dinky better.
I clicked the link on my computer and oh, okay.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was talking
Okay.
to
It's okay,
Talking-
Sandra, you're here. That's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate you being here.
Yeah,
What's
talking
the
to
twing dong?
Sandy over in my chat and working on getting her over here so you guys get the hours.
Thank
And-
you. We appreciate that, Steve.
And so for everybody in the chat, what we're doing is we're combining our live streams and trying to get everybody over here on Melanetti's channel. They're collecting hours so that they can get monetized and donate their proceeds from YouTube to veterans organizations that help.
Yeah.
I, for one, really appreciate that. So we're all
Yes.
here helping them out.
Yeah, we appreciate the assistance. We really do. And everyone that's been in the military, we salute y'all. We appreciate you giving us our freedom. We thank you for that.
Yes, yes, and this is a little banner that we have that anything from our swag, private donations that we're now receiving,
Right.
all of it is being donated 100% to the Waywood WAGs. Help us help vets. So once we get monetized, that as well, you know, we'll be able to get super chats, members. That money there will also go to the WAGs to help us help vets. And their link is in our about page on all of our stuff, you
Right.
know. because we are definitely, it's a good cause and we love everything that they do. And all the money gets put together and
Yeah.
they make their donation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Love the
thank
military.
you. Yeah. Thank you all.
We support
appreciate
them
that.
100%.
All right, I am stepping down
Thank
for the
you.
night.
Thank you
Yep.
for coming up.
You're welcome.
Do you have a
Standing
subfloor?
there anyway. What are you standing on?
I'm not standing on anything. He's cruising when I get back. I am sitting down. If I step down, I'm coming back to get you when I land.
You tell them.
Many more of
Roy's
those, and
cruising.
you'll be in the hospital when she gets back.
Yeah.
God, I can't wait to
Roy,
see
what
it.
You got to be standing up on something to step down on.
What you don't know, Roy, is Becky's making a list.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good night, Becky.
Paper. Night, everybody. Have a great night.
Becky.
Have a good
You're
weekend.
welcome. Bye. Night.
Good night.
It's getting close to her bedtime.
I don't blame her.
It's all good. We appreciate Becky. And
All right, I'm going to take a break for a minute. Need a taco. I'll be
Yeah,
back
oh.
as soon as it's
No
done.
problem.
yes, sir. Enjoy.
Appreciate it.
Bring us back one.
Yeah.
Never put anything in someone else's grocery basket, but I've been accused of being a basket case my whole life. Yeah, we'll agree with you, Bear.
Join the club. You know what I like about going to Aldi's. I don't know if anybody's been to Aldi's.
I love Aldi's.
To get a basket, it costs you $0.25. Stick a quarter in there and unlocks it from the other basket. And then once you put the basket back and lock it, you'll able to pull your quarter out. But every time we go there, I get about 75 cents to $1 because people just leave their
They
quarters
just
in there.
leave their baskets with the quarters.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh,
So it's like-
Laundry money.
yeah.
But when we come out, we see somebody walking in. I just ask them,
We
"Do you
give
want
them-
you want a basket?" And they say,
Yeah.
"Yeah." And I say, "Okay, they're over there for $0.25." Then I say, "No, here you can have this."
You do that.
Right. That's sweet of you.
Yeah, we just give them ours.
Yeah. That's sweet.
But it kind of saves money that they don't have to pay somebody to go out there and get them, and then that way the grubs are actually a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
And they don't bag either. You have to have your own grocery bag.
Yeah. They
Are you,
sell those bags
Are you
there.
sub to Vans and Travels?
Vans and Travels?
Yeah. She's our other boondocking mom out here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay, great.
She just put a video out, one of her last 2 or 3, but she has a really, she's got, I don't want to say neat, but she's got a pretty messed up story about an Aldi shopping cart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that somebody that's never been to Aldi's for the first time over there yanking on the cart trying to get it off, and she's trying to explain to the guy, "You've got to put a quarter in." And he's in her face yelling at. Oh yes, you gotta go check her video out. She
Oh,
got
wow.
one of those 2 or 3. But I couldn't believe what I learned. I just
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Aldi's is kind of like Sam's in a way. You either have a box or you bring your own bags, but they do sell bags there,
Yeah.
Aldi bags.
And this is for, I think Sandra's asking about our channel.
Yeah.
Mel, Nettie, Living Free Zip Codeless. So I typed that in there for, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you are.
usually what it takes though is when you get to the E in Nettie, it pops up.
Yeah. And it's our name, Mel, Nettie,
Thank
and then
you,
we're
Ernie.
Living Free Zip Codeless. Makes it a little bit
Yes.
easier. You say it that way.
Yeah, we've had people, how can you be zip codeless? You got to have an address.
Well, sometimes they call it a zipless.
Well,
So-
we've been called zipless too.
You're zipless. Yeah, thank you for putting that link in there, Tim.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah, definitely. And after the stream, if I don't catch it, Roy, you can, if you don't mind, send it to me in Messenger. and I'll go check her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just come back on YouTube this week, I think it was, or
Oh.
last week.
I think because Nettie is N-E-T-T-E.
Yeah, there's no I in Nettie.
Yeah. Do you know which stream Sandra's in? If anybody wants to drop our channel link in there.
I think she's in Steve's stream.
She's in
I'm
Steve.
not a mod.
I am.
She was in Desert Adventures in Arizona.
Okay. Then we can. So when Steve comes back, Sandra, we'll have him drop it in there
Yeah.
if you're still having problems.
Yeah, when we picked that name, we didn't want a long name.
Life in the Valley, thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, we were actually asked if we wanted to take our names off of it, but we know there's a Living Free out there, and we really like having Mal and Nettie on it, so we opted not to. So we're Mal, Nettie, Living Free.
Yeah, they said
Zipco-less.
You ever thought about shortening your name? I said, it is short. My name has 6 letters in it. I cut it down to 3. Her letters has 8 names, and she cut it down to 5.
Yeah, awesome, Sandra. Cool. I'm glad you found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go by Nettie.
She got it now.
What's the hardest thing with you two is seeing you individually and not calling you Mel or not calling you Nettie. It's always either one of you. Mel Nettie, Mel Nettie, Mel Nettie.
It's okay, because up to the age of 12, I was called Damn It.
I always catch myself doing it.
So it's all good.
Yeah. I know. We became one. So
Yeah.
I always tell Mal, because, I used to be on YouTube a long time before Mal even was present. We had our videos, of course, but I've always been on several live streams.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, Mal, Nettie, Living Free, Zipco-less isn't anything without Mal. You're first. Your name is first, and you make the channel.
Yeah.
So once he started coming on lives, it really opened up
because
a lot. Which
Nettie
I'm
Mel
so
just
glad.
doesn't sound right.
Yeah, Nettie Mal don't chime.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went through that with ours too. Which one
Yeah.
sounded better?
Yeah.
Which one sounded better? Yeah. But he's getting more comfortable now, which is great.
Yeah, it took me a while.
Yeah.
That's because M comes before N in the alphabet.
Oh, look at you. Yeah.
It's how I was Mel.
Last time I joined your live, I thought Roy was Mel.
Sorry, Mel.
Mel.
It's all
It
good.
might have had to
I
do
hope
with
I represented you well.
the gray beards.
Yeah.
And we got, 4 gray beards up here, because I think Earl shaved his off. What did you do?
Mine?
Mustache.
Coming off soon.
Yeah.
I try to keep up with it.
Yeah.
Of course, my
I just
hair's
hate
long.
shaving. Period.
My hair's
I've got a
covered with-
long way to go before I do with it.
Okay, Hitch Up and Joe. Nettie Mel Zipless sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can make that into another channel.
Yeah. That's funny.
We can have a bunch of shirts and pants that have no zippers on them. They're all broke.
Right? They're all broke, yeah.
Zipless.
Remember, what was that, in the 70s? They used to make them shirts that had the zip up right here, had the little ring you pull on,
Yeah.
zip up to
Yeah.
the top.
And Box Fan B's thinking about changing hers and adding Aunt Maxie to it. That's your puppy, right? Your little
Yeah.
dog. Aw.
You could do that.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Be very careful when you change your name, though.
Yeah, ask Earl.
Ask Earl.
Terry.
It's a pain.
It's a pain. Yeah,
There's a lot of background work.
and it still
Yeah.
ain't right. But oh well, it'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll get there. The Sandy's Corner is my other channel. Oh, cool. Oh, no worries.
There's no problem. Definitely not a problem. Okay.
For Box Fan B, She said, only problem is he's antisocial.
Oh,
And Sandra thinks that would be cute, Dee. Yeah.
yeah. Well, believe it or not, I'm actually shy.
That's where all the humor comes in.
Yeah, that's where the humor comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a shy person.
He's really
Are
shy.
you?
It's been hard doing the channel because he's real shy.
Right.
Well, Nettie puts that camera in my face, and we're out in public,
And he's like,
and I just close up.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Don't worry about the people around you." And I'm just looking.
I know he's like that too. I don't want to do it right now because there's people.
Yeah, that's what I tell Nettie, and she said,
Expect me to do
Aw.
puppy
Such a
love.
cute baby.
Oh, look at that baby moose. Moose.
Don't let them fool you.
Kissing daddy.
Hey, Moose loves
She
me.
likes you. Where you going?
Wait.
You can't get over there. Jasper's in the way. Oh, you made a liar out of me.
See, now I know how to do that. I'm like, bam,
You gotta
Magic.
go.
magic.
I'll be back. These guys gotta go. He's gotta go out.
Okay,
Yeah, we had to do
we
that.
I had
understand.
to go. I had to go let fires out a few minutes ago.
Yeah,
Now he's just
the
sitting there.
moose is my buddy. See, Hitchup and Toast, I'm so shy I have to do my naked pole dance routine with my eyes closed.
That's cute.
I'm so shy that made my cheeks turn red.
Yeah. That's too funny. And then, Dee said that Maxie loves people, but just not the cameras. Okay. I don't think Joy even knows she's on camera. I'm always filming her.
I got to be careful editing videos because when Izzy hears Crystal on the video, she comes running and trying to jump up and see where she's at.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, we lost Nettie.
I'm here.
You're tiny.
I shrunk. See? I shrunk. We got Mel back.
"Yeah,
So Rose says I'm dog sitting, and one of my dogs is older. He's down the hallway, barking his head off.
yeah."
Okay. Sorry, Crystal. We were having that problem here too. I'm glad you're back. Sandra, my dog loves the camera.
Oh no.
Oh, as shoe toys.
Oh.
Wow. That's good.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's funny. You can point a camera or your phone at a dog, and they'll just stop whatever they're doing and just stare at you. They won't
yes,
move or nothing. You know?
right. It drives me crazy.
Yeah. Like,
And-
no, go keep doing what you were doing. They just stare at you.
But not with
Why are you
Joy.
doing it?
Joy has no idea she's being filmed.
Yeah.
And she takes great pictures. She just look at me and she's posing. I got her.
Not these clowns. They don't do what I want ever. As soon as I turn it on, they quit doing the funny thing.
Yeah, animals are that way.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes, they are.
But when we got Joy in April, I mean, it's been a blessing
Yeah, and
to
she's
have
just
her
amazing.
because that was a void that she filled for
Yeah.
almost 3 years,
Yeah.
and she just brought us a lot of happiness.
And she just loves everybody. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I think she's got a foot fetish.
Yeah, she is crazy for people.
But
Yeah.
she's a cute cat, though.
She's something else. I'm glad you guys are able to meet her.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
We took her over to Bryson, Jill, and Jetty's house, which is Triple Duo. And Jill's like, you need to bring her. I don't want you to leave her in the bus. So we brought her, and Joy just had a blast. We put her on her harness, and she just walked right into their house.
Yeah.
And she just had a good time. And you guys
Okay,
were
Dee.
playing
Thank
music.
you. Have a great evening.
She had a blast. No worries, Dee.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Good night, Dee.
We're just so blessed to
Right,
have her.
You know, that's the thing with animals. They just bring you so much joy.
They do.
You know.
Yeah, and her name is Joy.
Yeah.
Tim, do you know anything about the Blueberry Festival? I know they were asking Roy, but Roy had to step out about the festival.
I don't.
Okay.
Is that out this way?
Let me see where he.
He said Edmonton.
I don't have a clue where Edmonton is.
It's in
Because right here is where
it's in Canada.
maybe Roy was talking about it or Becky. I'm not sure. We'll ask Roy when he comes back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they have a strawberry festival in Poteet, Texas, but the strawberries aren't from there. They're from California.
Oh, it
Well,
was
that's
on the
Marysville.
shirt.
In Washington State, Marysville, it used to be all strawberry farms. Well, now they put houses there, but they still have the strawberry festival.
Yeah.
None of the strawberries from there. Stupid.
Crystal Googled it at Plymouth, Indiana.
He brought a taco back.
Oh, it looks weird. It looks like a ghost. It's creepy.
I want some taco. Look at you, Steve.
Taco Friday.
There
you go.
That looks yummy.
Oh my God.
Steve, I bet you if you recorded that for 5 minutes and do a live all night, you'll probably get hundreds of people in there.
I
watching.
know.
Yeah, you get a lot of views on that. That's for sure. Might go viral.
Oh, that's funny. See, I had to get some Cheerios. They're actually from Earl. Thank you.
Ah.
A little snack. Don't taste like a taco though.
No, nothing tastes like a taco.
Yeah. When we get Roy, Beck, and Steve, we're gonna do some more fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't get to have fun until then?
Nope. You guys just sit around.
I'm a rule breaker.
I heard earlier somebody was naked on a pole.
It was hip, up, and toe.
Oh,
He just right now is saying that.
if you're gonna be naked on a pole, you got to make sure the pole's not dry
Oh,
because that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good. Let me find his comment because Val stepped out. Let me find it. Let me find it. Here it is, right here.
So
I'm so
shy.
shy. I have to do my own naked pole dance routine with my eyes closed.
That's shy, yeah.
Yep.
That's shy right there.
That's very shy.
He's so shy. It was, right? That was wild looking. Steve did that the last time too on the live where he was the complete invisible man or something. Didn't he cover his whole face and
Yeah,
had
put
on
a hood on.
glasses?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's fun. Okay, what I could do,
They're scratching.
we may have to come back though.
Will you scratch me?
Let me see. Oh, Steve's laughing. Steve is laughing in the chat while he's eating his tacos. We can get
So
started.
Tim, are you and Roy still running the generators all day, or how's that work? The weather?
No,
right?
just probably around 6 in the evening until. Yeah, Roy has to turn on his earlier, but his new generator uses half the gas, which is crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, from about 6 p.m. when the sun starts going down until, I get up in the morning and go out there when the sun starts coming up and then switch it over to solar.
Right.
But the solar is good enough that it runs one of the window units all day. And we get by
That's
with
pretty
that.
good.
Yeah.
That is really
That's
good.
really good.
Our 2 6-volt batteries are actually outdoing Roy's right now because I think his are just beyond their limit.
Hello, Thrifty Angela. Thank you for coming in.
His batteries are also 3 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think they're pretty much done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're real quick to charge and real quick to discharge.
Yeah.
Yeah. They probably
Yeah,
reached
it's had
their
it
life.
3 years, and it's probably, I think, around 5,000 charge cycles. And then they're pretty much done. I think once they get to the halfway mark, and then, of course, they're lead acid, so
10 years.
if he gets them below 50%, then that's not good for him either.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. And hit up into why can't you trust tacos? And it's still a bit.
That's cute.
I don't know what was with those tacos. They made me invisible for some reason. That must have been the
I
bean.
But those are the good ones, the silent but deadly ones.
Oh
The
yeah.
ones you can't see, but
Yeah.
they're around.
We want to welcome to the live stream. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, we made a mistake and had beans or Mexican food the day before travel day.
We learned never to
Yeah.
have no Mexican food and no Chinese food the day before travel day.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that
Well,
was a
it's not
big
bad.
mistake.
It's not bad on a cold night.
No.
No.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I had to pull over on the side of the road after eating Mexican food that day. It's like unbelievable. We're just cruising down the road. I had the rig on cruise.
He wanted to put it on, leave it on cruise.
Leave it on cruise, and I said, I got to go to the bathroom. It's on cruise. Just
He
grab
wanted
the
me to,
wheel.
like-
She said, no, I'm not grabbing the wheel.
Yeah,
I
I'm
said,
not going to
just grab
slip
the
in
wheel. I
there.
got to go to the bathroom. No, I'm not going to grab it. I said, you're going to make me pull over somewhere?
We should all find your rest stop.
I'll Google that stuff. Let me find
I
that.
don't think so, right?
Right.
Smalley RV. I agree.
Yeah.
No, I have the vent on.
Yeah, it was coming out his butt.
That's a different vent.
That's a different vent.
That's the pop-off valve.
The pop-up valve. I love it. That's smart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He had the vent on for about 2 or 3 hours.
oh, man.
I don't think so. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yup.
Yeah. It's like that movie Up in Smoke when
It was.
the vent was open and smoke was coming out the vent. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh, he's got
Imagine the guys behind you.
The funniest part is I came back up to the seat. I still had the toilet bowl cleaner in my hand.
Yeah.
It's like, what am I doing with this up here?
Yeah, but we made the mistake twice because we didn't think Chinese food was going to do it too.
Oh yeah.
So we're like, man, never again.
That's why we started eating out after we arrived to our destination, not before.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know the cabbage was going to hit me the day after.
Yeah, it hit you twice.
Yeah, it hit me. Yeah,
Yeah. The second time was the worst.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is nice to have a rig though where you can pull over, use the bathroom, and then just get back on the road again.
Oh yeah. It'd be
Yeah.
nice if somebody would just take the wheel while I was on cruise.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Okie won't do that
Nope.
either. Okie won't do that either, so I have to
I
pull
don't
over.
think so.
And there are some times when I've had to pull over in the emergency lane,
Yeah.
and she would give me a hard time. She said, "What are you doing pulling over here?" I said, "It's an emergency."
Yeah. That's what I had to do a couple of times after the Mexican food.
Why does 2,000 pounds of Chinese food weigh? Or what does?
One.
One ton.
Wonton. Wonton.
1 ton. 1 ton.
I know that one Spanish song. It goes, 1 ton tomato. Just give me 1 ton tomato. That's all I know.
1 ton tomato.
Yeah, I wish.
Retired,
Toilet.
retired old timers. Yeah, this is a rattlesnake.
Yeah, I'm
Used to
going to
be a rattlesnake.
show you again, Steve. It's pretty cool.
So I
Big rattler.
posted a video on my channel. It just was published today. So if you check Desert Adventures in Arizona, you'll see where we found this rattlesnake on our property here.
Wow.
And this one here was a nice, healthy 10-button rattlesnake, and is now residing in heaven with all his friends.
Yeah.
Have
That
you
is
ever eaten
cool.
rattlesnake?
No, I don't eat things that eat mice.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you don't mind, if you can drop, Steve, if you don't mind too, they can drop that link
Sure.
in the chat so they can go see that. I
Right.
want to go see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it today. It's pretty wild.
Mhm.
That was a big rattlesnake.
Thank you, Crystal.
It wasn't a happy one either.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Crystal.
She gave you a thumbs up.
Yep, and Rose
Two
said
thumbs
that
up.
she'll watch it later too, Steve. You missed it.
Thank
I
you,
won't
Rose.
regret it.
There's Roy.
There's Roy. Yay. Okay. Roy is back.
We had to wait to have fun till you got back.
Yeah, we had to wait to have fun, Roy.
We weren't allowed to have fun.
No, no fun.
No fun without Roy.
Well, the
so
boys had to go. Lulu didn't have to go until I came in, and then she went to the door and said, I changed my mind.
we're gonna do some chit chat questions, y'all. Heck,
And had there been a sunset at the time, I may not have been able to come in because she loves her sunsets.
she loves her sunsets.
Yes,
Right.
Talk about it. All right, no. No.
I'm dropping it real quick. All right. Let's have some chit chat questions. What's the scariest dream you have ever had?
I don't dream.
I don't have scary dreams.
I've never remembered my dreams my whole life, so I don't know.
You woke me up the other night. I was screaming the other night.
Yeah, she was screaming and
I think it's probably about Chinese food. I don't know.
yeah, she was screaming and stuff, but I had to wake her up because she was having a nightmare.
Yeah, I was having a nightmare. Yeah.
I used to have scary dreams when I was a kid. I don't know how old I was, but I would be running away from this big, it was like a Fred Flintstone's concrete wheel, stone wheel that
Yeah.
was rolling down the road chasing me, and I'm running away from it. That's really the only dream that really affected me when I was a kid that I still remember.
Yeah. And then Crystal says, had a dream. It was raining snakes. Ugh.
Oh, no.
That's not
No.
cool.
Woo.
When
And
I
then I
was
saw
a young,
this up in Joe put something in there earlier I missed. We ordered Chinese food yesterday. Chinese delivery driver came to the door. He walked out to meet him, and he started shouting, isolate, 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 isolate. I said, no, you're not. I am 25 minutes.
Minutes ago.
He not late. He not late.
In LA. Yeah. And then I think I saw something else.
Sandy had something.
Sandy had something.
Yeah. Let me find you, Sandy.
The
Right
one
here. Hey, this one? Okay. One where I answer questions on YouTube.
Yeah.
And Rose said Chinese and tacos are no bad. Yeah,
That's not good.
not good. All right. What animal would you want to be reincarnated
As.
A sloth. Sleep all the time, just hang in a tree.
Yeah,
That's good.
a sloth.
You do that anyway.
Hey,
Said Van Dam said an eagle.
I agree with Dan. Yeah, an eagle. Eagle's pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah.
You too quick.
Panther.
Behave. Leave him alone.
Sloth for sure.
Hello, Hawkins family. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, Roy, do you know what animal you would like to be reincarnated?
As long as it doesn't eat its own poop or other poop, I'd be happy.
don't be a dog then.
Did you see Rose's? She said sloth for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sloth is a good one.
That is a good one.
Maybe a dolphin.
Hello, Ron. Thank you for coming in.
I don't
Howdy,
know.
Ryan.
I think personally, I think if I was reincarnated as a dog, I'd probably be one of those that they chain on the back of the tree and never come feed.
I know. I know I don't want to be a snake because I know what's going to happen to me.
Yeah. Steve's gonna come kill you.
Yeah.
Dolphin.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That is definitely a nightmare right there. Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny. Since I retired doing IT work, I never had a dream about doing that work or a nightmare about doing that work. And I thought I would because that's all my mind consumed 24/7, like a truck driver does when they drive all the time, stop and go, drop off a load, pick up a load.
Yeah,
you know.
just nonstop.
Yeah, just nonstop. I thought, after I retire, I'd probably dream about work and stuff. Never did. I mean, there's times that some of the people I worked with are in my dreams, and I still couldn't tell them the way I wanted to tell them when I was working with them, when I thought about them. Even in my dreams, I couldn't tell them. But that's another
When I
Because you're too nice.
Yeah.
When I
Dave
dream
West,
about work, I
thank you
usually
for coming in.
dream the solution to the IT problem I was working on.
Oh,
Yeah. We also want to welcome She Devil. Thank you for coming in.
yeah, welcome.
Howdy, She Devil.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, it's oh, okay, yeah.
So then, what was your very first memory? That's a hard one.
Ooh.
Rose said, "What's up with that, Mel?" Oop,
My very first memory. This probably goes back. This is I guess, I was about 3 years old, and I remember they're still having difficulties potty training me. And so they had the potty in the bathroom, and what I would do is I'd take the potty and put it over my head and walk in the living room and crap in my pants.
Yeah. Get out of here, family.
That was my first memory about.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Well, I guess I got.
I can't remember anything before that, or not much after that either.
I remember a lot about kindergarten. But
I
don't know
can
about-
only remember things about getting in trouble as a kid.
Yeah, I do remember all those times.
Yeah.
I got paddled a bit.
Not you, Terry.
Oh, that was awful.
That's a good
I had to
question.
stick my nose. Do you remember when they draw the circle on the chalkboard and you had to stick your
Yeah.
nose in it? Yeah, I was there all the time. And then I start dancing or messing around. Then I'd go off skip paddle.
Oh,
They used to
In
make,
first grade, look, I was in reading group. I tied everybody's shoes and knots underneath the table. In
uh-huh.
first grade, yep.
they used
I
to
got
make me
paddle.
sit in the hallway.
Yeah.
Speaking of paddles, do you guys remember what kind of paddle did your parents have?
Oh, what kind of paddle did they use?
Yeah,
Oh, switch.
a switch.
Oh, my grandma used a switch.
Whatever was
And it
laying
better make
around.
noise.
Yeah.
That's the same with me, Roy. Whatever they can grab. Whatever.
Granny
was-
Oh, yeah,
Just
that's
send
my
us-
mama.
It could
Yeah,
be a
Granny, you-
ladle, a spatula, it could be a towel, it could be an ashtray, it could be a pot, a pan,
The
anything.
dog leash.
Yeah.
Having to go find your own
School
switch
Dog
was
leash,
tough.
Will.
Oh, yeah.
My mom had those boomerang shoes. She'd throw it at you,
Oh,
it would hit you, and she'd come back and catch it, put it back on.
I know. You'd be like, where was she even at?
I hit up until I
With the-
can't
with the
remember what I
kitchen-
had for breakfast this morning, let alone.
I know.
Yeah.
In the kitchen, we had a drawer that was like a tool
Oh,
drawer
razors, yeah.
where Dad
Yeah.
kept household tools in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inside there was an old black belt wrapped up with electrical tape. It had about 40 layers of electrical tape on it.
Oh,
And when we got in trouble, it was go get the belt. And
Oh,
one of us
wow.
kids had to go get the belt and present it to mom and dad, and then we did the circle dance.
Mm.
oh yeah, I did that circle dance. I was good at the circle dance. Even,
Yeah.
I wasn't on 1 feet, I was on no feet.
Right?
Yeah, I
picked
could do
me-
1 feet, 2 feet, no feet.
Well, they picked me up by the arm and slapped me on the butt, and I'm just swinging around with no feet on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, all the limbs of the peach tree, so I wouldn't get whipped by that.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it
that's the
didn't work.
worst thing is you have to go out and pick your own switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the worst intimidating things right there.
Yeah.
What makes you the happiest?
Oh, my baby.
Aww.
Okay, Terry, now I'm supposed to top that one.
We're done.
I think,
We could have worked up to that.
yeah. What's up
Oh,
with that?
sorry.
Drew?
Sorry. Sorry.
What is up with that?
That's a
Yeah.
hard
I don't know.
question.
Seeing my friends.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah, meeting them
All
back
right.
up on the road and meeting them, yeah, that's just makes
Pizza.
us happy.
To me, being back on the road in my RV and meeting people,
Yeah, that's a good thing too.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
it's amazing how many good people that you meet on the road. It's like I said, you know, sticks and bricks. We didn't sticks and bricks for a long time, and
Yeah.
I mean, we knew our neighbors, but we didn't know our neighbors, you know,
Right.
Yeah.
and we didn't hang out with our neighbors, maybe just to talk for 5 or 10 minutes, chit chat about stuff in the neighborhood, and we go our own way, you know, wave in the morning, wave in the evening. That's basically it. This RV
Yeah.
life full time is a whole different ball game.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and it's just the whole lifestyle. And like what Tim was saying, you know, when we hit the road, we never realized that we were going to connect with such great people that
Yeah.
we truly, it makes us sad when we part ways. But we always
Yeah.
like to say that it's not goodbye, we'll see you soon. Because we know we'll see you again. And it just makes us feel so good inside to be able to just embrace everyone, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what we're really, it truly is making us happy living this lifestyle
Yeah.
and having what we're having even today with you all up on the panel with us. We feel like we're right here with you. We just wish we could hug you, but we're right
I know,
here.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have with us again because we still got your DVDs.
Oh,
Ah,
You know
yeah.
You know what DVD stands for? Duncan's Video Domain. That's what
Yep, and Rose said to her kids and her grandkids and the open road.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in, Timmy Ray.
What up, Timmy?
That's like a southern name.
Yeah, it's
So, what country do you most want to travel to?
This one.
Forsyth, Arizona.
Ireland.
Wow.
Israel.
Ireland. Oh, the luck of the lads.
Yeah.
It's the luck of the Irish lads. And the toppers 2 years too.
Oh, yes.
There's just so much left here to see that I don't
Yeah.
want to leave yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lot of the East Coast we want to see. We haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
That's true.
We're actually looking forward to going to Tennessee.
Yeah.
And you all aren't going to be there,
beautiful.
Mary and Earl.
It's beautiful
Yeah.
in Tennessee.
Especially Eastern Tennessee.
Columbia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice too in Canada.
Yeah.
I grew up in Churchill, Tennessee, up in the northeast corner.
Okay, Moose, you're fired as a camera dog.
Alaska. You know that's something a lot of people in RVs want to do is take the Alaska trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah,
did so much. I did so much traveling in the military, in the Air
Yeah.
Force.
Yeah.
I went to South Korea, Okinawa, Japan, Philippines. Where else? Iceland. I did go to Israel, temporary duty one time. We purchased a mobile substation on a trailer, and
Wow.
I went from the electric co-op. Went over there, and we got the tours paid for and everything. And
Oh, that's
I've just done so much traveling and lived out of a suitcase for so many years.
Yeah.
That, like Tim said, I just want to explore the U.S. I've been around the country,
Right.
and I'm happy right here at home in
Yeah.
Arizona. And that's good enough for me.
You know, it's funny, Steve. I knew people in the military that only went to 2 bases, and they were stateside in their whole career.
Yeah, I was in bombs, bullets, and munitions, and so whenever there's a conflict somewhere, that's where we went. That's
Yeah.
where we went.
Yeah, I was stateside the whole 8 years I was in.
This one's tough for now.
Yeah. I think, of course I was in Quartzsite, but I don't feel like we really spent that much time there because we got sick there and we missed out on a lot. So I really want to go back there
Yeah.
and to the other states that we haven't seen.
Well,
Right.
we wanted to go see the bridge, London Bridge, and stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff we didn't get to see when we were there the first time because we got sick.
Yeah.
So there's stuff that we didn't get to see. We'd like to go back and see.
Mm-hmm.
I still have yet to see London Bridge.
Yeah, I can't wait to go see that. That'll be pretty cool.
We've
Okay,
done an
if,
Alaska cruise before.
if you
That was
won
fun.
the lottery tomorrow, what
Wow.
would be your very first expense?
You
The
already
gas
know
money to
ours
go
is-
to cash in the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you already know what ours would be.
Mine would be 2-ply toilet paper.
Right now, there's a Prevost on the market that I would jump on. Yeah,
Oh,
Paul Newman-
yeah.
Paul Newman's Prevost and trailer
Oh.
is up for sale right
Sandy's is a travel trailer.
There you go.
You went across the London Bridge last month. Woo!
That's cool.
A cruise to Alaska.
Yeah, cruise would be Alaska. Would be fun.
Done that.
Yeah, we did that before. It's fun.
I went on a 7-day cruise with Princess.
A 3-hour tour.
No, it was a 7-day cruise. And we went to Belize and
Yeah.
somewhere in Mexico and a few other places. And it was the worst time I had because on the ship they had one band, and it was a Chinese band, and all they played was Beatle music.
What?
And then on the deck they had
Wrong cruise.
we're in the middle of the ocean, and on the deck they had a hairy chess contest.
Yeah, did you win?
I didn't go. I don't want to go see a hairy chess contest. And then they're supposed to have two well-known comedians in that, and I can't remember who, but they both canceled. They didn't show up, so they had some other clown there that was a joke. So
The hitch up and Toe said he'll buy a non-friction pole.
there you go, non-friction pole. You need one that's Teflon coated. Nothing sticks to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maurice. Yeah.
I think if I won the lottery, I think we Oki and I have talked a lot about this. We
Uh-huh.
think that we would pay off our kids' mortgages first
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and help them out, and probably buy a new vehicle for one of our daughters who needs one really bad.
There you go.
But
Yeah.
we would take care of family first, and then we're not really spenders in that regard. I'm
Right.
not sure
Yeah.
what we would do with the rest of it, but I think that if you have too much money, it causes trouble.
Oh yeah.
I think so too.
That's why I don't collect coins anymore.
I think
That's a bit too heavy.
my mind is thinking all the time, okay, these are the bills,
Right.
this is the money coming in, this is what we're going to pay. And
Right.
so I'm constantly thinking of that every month. And as we progress through the month, getting to the last of the month with the retirement pay that we have and making sure we can put a little money away. If that all went away, I think I would go stir crazy. I don't know
Yeah.
what I would do, I
Yeah.
really don't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what we do. We know we wouldn't help out family because we wouldn't know who was really family. Because when you win the lottery, there's all kinds of people say, "Hey, I'm your cuz."
I know. You got all the
Yeah, so
people
it's
you
like,
don't know.
yeah. But it's like I read in the chat.
Yeah.
First thing that we would do is we'd have to find a lawyer or somebody that would be able that we can put our money in, that would invest it, and then probably live off of the interest. But we'd
Yeah.
actually help a lot of people too, because
Yeah, we
it's
would.
always paying it forward. And would we buy a new rig? I don't know if we would or not.
I know we're looking for like a tiny home.
Yeah,
We're probably we've been tossing around traveling by truck and just staying at Airbnbs and
Yeah.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
and having our tiny home and a little bit of land.
Yeah.
We'll be small. We'll go small.
Yeah, we're looking for about 5-10 acres and have a
Yeah.
barn dominium but the barn dominium, the middle is open where you could just drive in and work on stuff,
Yeah.
And then on one side you have a little tiny home, and then on the opposite side another little tiny home, and that's basically it,
Mhm.
And I'd probably get a tractor so Nettie and I could take her for a ride on my big green tractor.
But
That'd
she
be
has
fun.
to think your tractor is sexy.
Sexy. Yep.
Yeah, it has to be a sexy tractor.
Have a sexy crack.
Oh yeah, it'd be a sexy tractor. It'd probably have a picture of Betty Boop on it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is your biggest life regret or regrets?
Biggest life regret.
Well, we actually got on the road sooner than we anticipated. I was going to say maybe if we would have done it sooner.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to work another year
Yeah.
before we went full time.
Night, Crystal.
I think the biggest regret was,
Good night. Have a good
good
weekend.
night. I should have went to see my dad a year before when we were thinking about it. We didn't do it.
Yeah, that's
I wish
true.
I'd gone and seen my dad too. I found out
Yeah.
that he had cancer and he died within a few months, and it was just very heartbreaking.
And that's what happened is, with life, we were caught up in work and we were
Yeah.
trying to get it planned, and
Yeah.
we were supposed to see him, and then he got sick, and we did see him. We made it before he passed, but if we just would have been able to spend a little bit more time with him.
Yeah, so I wish we would have
Yeah.
went the year
Yeah.
before, and then, I mean, I hated this. You go see him because he was in the hospital in ICU,
Yeah.
and taking his last breath. I didn't want to see him like that. I wish
Yeah.
we'd have went the year before and able to go do things and spend more time with him before that would have happened.
Yeah. But I wish
But
I
you
would have
never-
been there when my dad died.
Yeah,
So that
You
was
just-
hard for me to have been there.
but you just
I felt
don't. You don't know
Yeah,
what
you
life's
don't
going to bring
know.
you.
And that's where we got one life live it.
Yeah, you
From
you
what's
just
running
take every day
down.
for granted. And
Yeah.
you just don't know from one day to the next.
We ended up on the road sooner because
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
He told us to go live life, and that's what
Right.
we did. Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question for the panel. What happens to our spirit? What happens to our spirit when the vessel, which is our body, is worn out? What happens to your spirit? Where does it go?
It's energy.
Yeah.
You're
You broke up. I
you're-
couldn't hear a thing you said.
What happens to our spirit, Tim, when our body wears out, your body dies? Where does your spirit go?
Back into the universe.
I'm kind of hoping it stays here in Arizona.
So there's this lady called, her name is Dolores Cannon. She passed away in 2014. She used to do life regression sessions with people. She would put them under basically and then talk to their subconscious. And she would find out what past lives that their spirit had lived. And I find this very fascinating. And so it was her opinion that when your vessel, which is your body, is worn out and you pass on, that your spirit goes back to heaven or wherever you want to call it, and then it returns back into another vessel, another person, and then you come back down to earth or someplace else to live another life. And so you're basically reincarnated
right.
over and over again. And
Yeah.
each time that you come down and you live another life, you gain more experience. And so it's my opinion, how some people, you run into them and you get to know them and you say, Mel's an old soul. It's like he's been around a few times.
Yeah.
And then you meet other people who don't seem to be as experienced emotionally.
Yeah.
And you kind of get the feeling that, okay, that's a young soul right there.
Yeah.
It's a very fascinating subject for me. And so I've been following Dolores Cannon is on YouTube. And they're very interesting to listen to her regression therapy YouTube videos.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer that, as we're here in our bodies, we're here to teach. That's the whole premise of why we're here. And then once we move on, and you're right, we do come back and we teach again. And each time we come, it's a whole new experience.
They also said if you don't have deja vu, then you're on your last life.
Well, I've had deja vu and then I had bougie day where I got a
Bougie
feeling
day.
I've never done it before.
And that's what I've heard too. When you have that deja vu,
Yeah.
you're actually reflecting back subconsciously to a previous life that you
Right.
may have experienced, that you've been there, even though you've never been there before.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Biggest life regrets not doing this life sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll do it over again, Rose,
Mhm.
because I've read a couple of books that says, you choose to whom you want to come back to. So if someone gets pregnant, you choose to be in there into the womb, and you choose to be raised by them individuals, and then you live your life, you make the best of it, and then you go back, and then you just recycle over and over and over again.
So the idea is to learn, right? And so
Right.
when
Right.
you're
That's
finished in this body and your spirit goes back,
Right.
you actually have discussions about what you did wrong, what kind of bad karma did you pick up, what can
Mhm.
you do better the next
Right.
time that you're reincarnated, and you go back. But the issue is when you go back, your memory is wiped clean. You have no recollection of your past life.
Right.
And so you hope that your subconscious has learned enough from the experience to where you do better next time. And you learn, you, like you said, you teach others, but
Right.
you learn and you take knowledge back with you.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you master the art of karma and have a balanced life, is supposedly your last cycle.
Yeah. That's what I was told.
Right.
That's supposed to be your last life cycle.
Right.
But Jimmy's got a question on how can the spirit go back?
The thing about spirit, Timmy, is your spirit is energy. Energy never dies.
And so she confirmed what I have seen other people talk about also, is that when you have a near death experience, and let's say you're laying on a gurney in the hospital and
Right.
you see yourself, you floating above your body and you're watching the doctors work on you,
Right.
that is at a point where you're in the process of leaving, and sometimes you start that journey to heaven and somebody intercepts you on the way and says, no, it's not your time yet, you have to go
Right.
back,
Right.
you have unfinished business. And so you go back to your body again, boom, you wake up, and then you remember that near death experience,
Right.
and you relate it to people that you know and family. And I understand that is truth there, that really happens.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Hi, Joy.
Mm-hmm. And our next question is, what's the most ridiculous thing you have ever done?
God, there's so many.
There's a lot for Roy. I already know it.
Running out of gas the other day is my latest one, huh, Roy?
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
I said running out of gas the other day is my latest one.
Yeah.
What do you think ours is?
Oh.
Ridiculous?
Most ridiculous.
I've done a lot, too many to count here.
Yeah. Way too many.
I'm waiting for the wheel to spin so I can pick one.
Yeah. Woo. No, stops.
Yeah, waiting for it to stop spinning. Well, today was running around trying to figure out my zip code when it was in my wallet the whole time.
Well, I guess if you put your glasses, sometimes you're looking for your glasses.
I think the most
I've done
ridiculous.
that.
I think the most. Maybe it's just me, but has anybody
Oh,
else?
man, I did that today. Come to think about it.
Right in it today.
Where are my
they were up there
glasses?
up my ass.
Yeah,
Has
right.
anybody,
Glasses.
has anybody ever woke up from a nap and thought it was the next day?
Hey, when I was little, I did that, but not as
Yeah,
an adult.
That's happened to me twice, and both times I drove to work in the evening.
I remember when I was little, getting up one morning, getting ready for school, and starting to head out the door. It was Saturday.
You must have liked school.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
Hey, they fed me there. I got food there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
I think I have to go back to my early military days back in the probably would be 1975, which is a long time ago.
Wow.
Was stationed over in Okinawa, Japan for the first time, and we had a barracks party. And barracks party is basically a drinking party where
Yeah.
everybody gets together and sucks down beer. Well, they had jungle juice there, and jungle juice was a ammo troop um, drink that they mixed up in 5-gallon jugs,
Oh,
and it had a bottle of everything you could dump in there. And I had a couple cups of that, and then the next time I woke up, I was in bed, and I don't know how I got there. It turned out
Yeah.
that somebody carried me to bed and
Wow.
put me up in my bed, and I was out for like 2 days after that.
wow.
Wow.
That was the last time I ever did anything like that.
Well, you're lucky you didn't have to pull a 341.
That's right.
Y'all can relate.
Yeah.
You know all those little code words.
That was your little trouble ticket.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you carried it in your pocket in case the TI asked you for it.
Yeah. So if you had a button unbuttoned or something like that, you didn't have your hat on straight,
Yeah.
you hand him this form and he would check mark what was wrong with you and then give it back to you.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, good night. Night.
So the next one said, what really gets on your nerves? What gets on your nerves?
Stupid people.
Can't fix stupid?
I'm just gonna
Gross?
I'm just gonna say one word. Politics. That's all I'm
Okay.
gonna say.
Okay,
Yeah.
no more.
That's it.
He done.
Stupid
Computers.
drivers get on my nerves more
Yeah,
than
see that
anything.
stupid's in there. See the word stupid's in there.
Yeah, drivers. Oh,
So Oki and I went out in out here in the monument behind me, out towards Ragged Top, and we're walking up the trail going to the base of Ragged Top Mountain, and we're walking through the trail, and we see a wash to the right, and somebody had built a campfire there in the past. So we walked over there to look at it, and it turned out that a rainstorm had washed all their beer cans down the wash and all
oh,
their trash for 100 yards down the wash.
wow.
That's what gets my goat right there. So we spent time picking all those cans up and bringing them home. But
Yeah.
people that make a mess out of their camp areas,
Yeah,
and then someone else has to come in
yeah,
and either put up with the mess or clean it up. That's my pet peeve.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Roy knows all about that.
Steve, imagine if you didn't do that, and others out there didn't do that. What it would look like by now.
It would look like Snyder Hill does now.
And yeah, and Snyder Hill's bad, but not real. Snyder Hill's horrible. But
Yeah.
I just can't imagine. I was thinking more like you've been around a truck stop.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, and all that trash around the truck stop. That's what I'm thinking. Something more in that order. Snyder Hill's not far behind that. You're right.
Yeah, Snyder Hill is pretty bad. It's a camp area south in South Tucson. It's a small patch of BLM, and there's a lot of people there. It's highly overused, and a lot of people just throw their trash aside there. And what we're desperately trying to do is prevent this area from becoming Snyder Hill. So Oki and I go out all the time. We clean out fire pits. We pick up trash off the side of the road,
right.
people's bottles and things like that. Because once you start having that trash collect, then people tend to throw more trash out on top of it.
Right.
And keeping it clean You know, and it gives us old folks something to do.
How often you come across local trash?
Probably more towards town, up on Pump Station. We see it, Roy, where you and Tim and those guys have camped up there.
Yeah.
People from Green Acres will come out on Pump Station and they'll dump their trash out there.
That because yeah, Snyder Hill had a lot of trash, but that that week you guys came up there,
Yeah.
3 pickup loads on that road that was next to it. 3 pickups over the weekend pulled in there sometime and dumped drywall and just building material.
Mhm.
And yeah, because I was wondering if Snyder Hill was used more for the locals because we didn't see a lot of that when we were out there at Ironwood.
It probably was because all the dumps around here, they charge you money to take material into the dump. Like this one close to us charges $14 is a flat fee up to 2,000 pounds. And so those people that are low bidding those jobs, they don't want to pay that money to take their stuff into the dump. And so they'll just find a place to throw it off.
It's a shame that people don't pick up their own trash. That just bugs me. It's like, going down the road and you see people have their window rolled down and you see a wax cup they got from a drive-through. They just chunk out of the window going down the road.
Yeah.
I can see throwing the ice out, but they throw the whole cup with the lid and the straw. It's like, come on,
Yep. So Diane Phoenix made an interesting comment a little farther up in the chat. Did you see that?
This one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gets on my nerves too.
Yeah, we agree with that too, Diana. Rose.
I don't worry about it because Nettie keeps them straight.
Yeah, I just do this.
And that's to me.
Yeah, right. Okay, here's your next question. What's the most disturbing thing you have ever witnessed?
Okay, the guy on the side of the road next to his 18-wheeler. Okay, look now. Look now. He was wearing just overalls, nothing else now. And he took them down to his knees and went to the restroom. And he was really big and really pink. I can't get the image out of my head. I just can't.
Naked Bigfoot drives a truck.
And that was here in Texas.
That was in Texas, in town. I just don't even know. What the heck?
Yeah, we actually heard this story live because it happened. And then we came over and she was traumatized. Poor Carrie.
Yeah.
And it was wrinkly. She was in details.
I didn't know what it was at first because it just saw first I just seen pinky wrinkles and I was like, oh, that's a man. And his overalls was to his knees.
So that's forever burned
ruined.
into
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't think we had anything like that.
I can't beat that story.
Sorry.
You're the winner. I need to send you something. I'll send you 2 stickers.
Mine, I'd have to say, was the night that Blythe, California, turned into the set of Walking Dead.
Oh,
You hear about it, but until you see it, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
crazy. I mean, they literally were zombies. They were so messed up on their heroin, fentanyl, whatever they're doing over there.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where I went to the emergency room, was in Blythe.
It wasn't it. Didn't you go at night?
Yeah,
Did you see that over there? All the Walking Dead. Well, you probably don't remember because you were
I
trying
don't
to
remember. Yeah, I don't remember.
We parked over there. We broke down over there. Luckily, Honey started and we got out of there because they were surrounding us, getting ready to climb up on the RV. And they did. They walked just like zombies, man. Just did.
Oh,
Like
wow.
instead of Walking Dead.
Wow.
But
Yeah, I
you
was
got
out
to
of it.
like this, you know. And then the people out there, like us, not high on anything and that, but out there trying to give them water and snacks. And I mean, it was bad. That was the most disturbing thing I've ever seen. They were walking around with their, what are those things called? The rubber straps.
Yeah.
They pull it tight. And then they do the shot.
Yeah.
They do it in the hospital. They were walking around with those things still around their arms.
I think the only disturbing things that we witnessed.
That's sad right there.
That's very sad.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But that happens. You know, somebody ends up in an accident or ends up in a wheelchair. The spouse or the future spouse decides, nope, not what I want, and they just go their
wow.
way.
Yeah. Earl's seen a lot of gross stuff because he worked at a funeral home when we were in high school, and he picked up a lot of bodies, and he's seen a lot of really gruesome stuff.
Yeah.
Hi Rob, thank you for coming in. And we tend to see just crazy stuff at Walmart. That's about it.
Yeah.
Just Walmart.
Oh.
You know. Yeah.
Wait, looking
Yeah,
at
we see-
Diane's comment there makes
Yeah.
me wonder, did he do something against his fiance's wishes to cause the accident? And is that why she did that?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I tend to think in that direction, that she wouldn't be so shallow as to dump him because he was in the hospital. Maybe he was drinking and driving against, her wishes, or, it caused the accident. I don't know. I kind of think that direction,
Wow.
They just
Joy,
never
there's
know
a lot of
kids anymore.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that goes on in our country. It's very sad.
True.
And Rob said it, of course, it's downtown Bronx for him.
Uh,
I was going to
There's
say the most.
Diana, so she's been nursing for 30 years, so she's seen quite a bit.
You know,
Yeah.
I must say, sadly, there is a lot back in our home county. There's a lot of that goes on. Somebody that gets sick, and then the other one will just up and leave. It's sad, but that happens a lot back home.
Thank you, Diana, for being a nurse.
Yes.
That takes a special person.
Yes.
Nurses are special people, doctors are special people, and I commend you for doing that. I, for one, I can't see blood and skin and stuff, even if it's my own. I mean, it takes special people to do that, and we do appreciate people like you doing that.
Definitely.
Yeah, my hat off to you for that.
Nurse is usually the first person that you see when you go in.
Yeah.
You really need help. I mean, you have to check in and give them your information, but
Yeah.
nurse is the one that.
For me, I can't see how to detach. I know you have to detach your personal feelings to see somebody like that. And I know it takes years to do that, but I know as a human, there's no way that you can completely detach your personal feelings from seeing somebody like that.
Yeah.
It just my heart goes out to people like you. I do appreciate that.
Have you guys seen the movie The Sound of Freedom?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very moving.
So if you ever get a chance to see it, there's some trailers on YouTube by Angel Studios.
Yeah,
And
Angel's good. Yeah,
yeah, Oki and I went to see it because it basically talks about trafficking of children. It's a worldwide problem,
right.
but it's a huge problem in the U.S. So we went to see it. It wasn't very expensive. We walked out of there with a new appreciation for how big the problem is.
Yeah.
Then we went and we had our grandkids come because we wanted to watch the movie and then determine whether our grandkids should see it because they're teens and preteens, which are some of the same ages that the kids in this movie were that had been kidnapped and basically put into slave labor and other things, other terrible things that they did with them. But we took our grandkids back there and had them sit through and watch it. And I think that's probably the single best thing we have done for our grandkids.
Yeah.
Now they understand, especially our granddaughters, when we tell them, if somebody approaches you, especially an older man or somebody you don't know,
Right.
you need to remember what you saw in that movie. And so I highly recommend if
Yeah.
you get a chance to see Sound of Freedom,
Yeah.
it's well worth
Absolutely.
watching.
Yeah.
We teach them not to talk to strangers, but look at us. On the internet. We met.
And
all of
nurses
us
are
met on
working
the internet as
with
strangers.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of pay it forward. So if you can't afford to go, there's a lot of places that are paying for it.
Yes.
Parker, I think, is the closest that's playing around here right now.
You know, in the U.S. is the #1 child trafficker.
Yeah. And those
Sure
open
is.
borders are not helping because they're
Oh, they
allowing all these unaccompanied minors in.
They can't find all these kids. Where do they go?
Right. 85,000 children.
Yeah, the government don't know where they went. Come
I
on.
know.
Yeah, Oki and I were down on the border a couple of years ago. We were down there camping, and as we're driving along, we were driving along the border road real close to the international border. We saw a young girl standing there by herself with a border patrol agent with her talking to her. No one else was around, and this young girl was by herself, probably looked like 8, 9 years old.
Oh,
And of
wow.
course she was crying and upset, and that really stuck with me when I
Yeah.
saw.
Probably a decoy to get the border control agent busy while something else is going on down the road in another spot of the border.
It's just heartbreaking to see that stuff on the news. It really is. I mean, these are human beings that we're talking about, and they're being trafficked. You know, they're being charged, money to come across and stuff. And I get, all this what's going on, and it's a crying shame the way things are happening. There's other ways that we could help, but the government just anytime the government sticks their hand in anything, you can just forget about it.
Yeah.
Border Patrol has been demoralized severely.
Oh yeah.
Rob says, I'm with you on that, Mel.
Thanks for dropping back in, Lucretia.
Yeah, we appreciate it. It's up in tow. Yeah, it's true. And then
Yeah, I
Smoky
watched
Mountain.
Peter the
Yeah.
Scientist or whatever. But he did a big series on the border, and it was rather interesting.
We understand Smoky Mountain. If you've been there, yeah, definitely. It's
Yeah.
hard to see.
Oh,
We totally
absolutely.
understand that.
Yeah.
We have some things in our family, and it was hard to watch
Yeah.
and know what we have, and so it is hard.
Yeah, I think we've all had bad experiences in our family, and
Right.
it was important to us to try to do our best to educate our grandkids that live close to us. And so taking them there, of course, we got their mom's permission, and their mom came also.
Yeah.
I think that was, again, the single most important thing we have done for them at their age, at this point in their life. Now they're much more cautious. They understand what happened. If they're standing out, hanging out with their friends, and somebody grabs them and throws them in a van and off they go, well, guess this could happen to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, my stepmother had a younger sister.
Yeah.
She was, I think, 4 years old, outside playing right outside the front door of their home, and then they realized she wasn't in the house, and they went outside and never found her. And you're talking about over 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Never know where she went. Don't know who took her. Just gone.
Mhm.
That's just a shame.
Okay. I have another question. What is the ugliest part of the human body?
The ugliest part of the body.
Sometimes the heart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thinking deep though.
Toes. Anybody got anything else? Nope.
I can't say on here.
Can't? Okay. He's never quiet.
Right? What's up with that?
Look at that. Okay, then we'll ask the next one. What makes you lose track of time?
Everything.
Everything?
Life.
All of
I
us
got
talking?
ADHD,
Life.
Live streams.
Live?
Yeah, I was fixing to say YouTube.
You too.
And Rob said, saggy sacks? Look at that, Rob. What's up with that, Rob?
That depends on the view.
Wait, what?
Which direction you're looking at? Yeah. She's like, YouTube. Ivan said you nailed
Anything
it,
that I
Steve.
find interesting.
A good book.
Yeah, YouTube takes up a lot of time,
Yeah.
and it gets away from you. I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30, and I drink coffee and I start watching the YouTube stuff. Next thing I know, it's 7:30. It's like, man, where did the time go?
Yeah.
It just goes by that fast.
What are you grateful for?
My children.
Joy.
Oxygen.
Family.
Friends.
Oxygen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tacos.
I'm grateful that God gave us the life to do what we're doing today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to meet up with all these people that we call family and friends is just one of the amazing things, and that's mostly what we're grateful for.
And I'm grateful
Yeah.
for I feel like having a second chance, because I was, I had a miracle happen to me and it totally changed me. And I'm so glad that I'm able to still be here
Yeah,
and love all y'all and enjoy life. Yep. One life, live it.
life,
Amen.
live it.
Yeah.
If you think about it, what are the odds that we were all born and here right now at the same time on this live stream enjoying each other's company?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good question.
By the time they're 18, YouTube, all these old videos won't even be around.
Yeah. Thank you, Lucretia.
I'll say, YouTube would say, oh yeah, we have an archive section. You can go back, and they're archived by year, so we don't know if it goes back that far. 2023, that's way back there.
That's too old.
So
Yeah, but
you
they may
tell
have to
your-
go get they'll probably have to go get upgraded implants to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you
So
could tell your teenage self one thing, what would it be?
Quick question before you
Ron?
have answers from that. is did you guys see when you created your YouTube channel, did you have to answer the questions on what do you want to happen to your channel if there's no activity for 2 years?
I don't
I
remember
don't
that.
remember that. No.
No, I don't
I've
remember
never
that.
seen that. No.
Yeah, I gave Oki access to my YouTube channel. So if after 2 years, if there's no content created or no activity, that she gets an email asking her what she wants to do with it. So there's actually a way that they sunset your YouTube channel and that it doesn't last forever. Evidently, it goes away. I don't know what they do with it, but I thought I would mention that.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't
I
remember
don't
that.
remember that.
Oh, that'll be sad because that's part of the thing we're doing it so our grandkids can see what we do for fun and
Yeah.
Yeah.
document our journeys.
Yep. The lottery results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd tell myself to run as fast as I could. Just run.
Just running.
Run, Forrest.
Just run.
Forrest, run!
What's the worst thing you have ever been caught doing, Tim?
Oh, this is just for Tim.
I'm not telling. I'm not telling.
But these are some things you just don't share because it goes on the internet. It's there forever.
I plead the fifth.
Right? I'm on there. I'm there.
Mine was me and my neighbor buddies decided we were going to smoke cigarettes. We wanted to be cool, but we had to hide from our parents. So what did our dumb butts do? Go into a barn full of nothing but hay and light our cigarettes.
Oh,
There was no fires. There might have been later on, but there was no fires because their stepdad seen us going in the barn, and we never went in the barn all in a big group like that. But there was about 6 of us, so he was curious. Snuck up, and the barn had gaps in the walls, in the boards. He peeked through there and was watching us, and then he come around, and about the time the youngest one, Keith, lit up his cigarette, he comes storming in there. It ran us out, and then he looks at me and he says, "And don't worry, Roy, I'm not going to tell your parents." It wasn't 20 minutes later, he was over at my house.
Oh.
wow.
Oh yeah, and it was
Oh,
stacked
wow.
to the rafters of nothing but hay and
You know,
straw.
for some reason, that kind of reminds me of the ant fire that you did, trying to kill all those fire ants.
Oh yeah, that wasn't the
I
worst
know
thing.
that wasn't.
That was
Wow.
kind of enjoyable, actually. I don't know if it's anybody. I don't know. A lot of them don't know that story, actually. But we had fire ants in the backyard
they're
back in
big.
Indiana.
Big. Okay.
Fire
tell
ants
us.
don't get that big up there. They're small, but they do bite. We Googled and Googled and Googled and Googled, and the only thing that kills fire ants is fire. Fire, right up my alley. So we have 10 gallons of gas, and we had burnt through one 5-gallon can playing around. We would find an ant hill in the backyard, pour gas down it, light it on fire, kill all the ants. We were having a blast, literally.
I'll be on the
Yeah.
MC.
So we're doing it to another hole, and I'm down to, I think there's 3 gallons left in the can. So there's another hole back behind me, probably about 20 feet, that's burning away. So I'm pouring gas down this other anthill, and all of a sudden we hear boom, the ground raises up. I throw this gas. There's fire going everywhere now. There's a huge explosion of a fireball. Me and my buddy, we're running to the front yard. This fire is catching us. It's a wall of flames catching us. We get to the corner of the garage, and we both without thinking. We both got to the garage and hooked left, and then the flame went right by us. Becky comes home from work. The backyard is charred, black grass everywhere, smoke coming up out of the ground. It's kind of a hill in the middle of the yard. And she walked back there. She said, "What in the heck?" She didn't use that word though. What the heck happened back here? And I said, "We won."
We won. They're dead.
Yeah, we didn't have fire ant issue the rest of the season.
Hey, Ricky and Barbara. RV
Hey,
underway.
Ricky and Barbara,
Hey,
thank
howdy,
you for
howdy.
coming in.
Yeah. Good to
And
see
we
you.
also have nice seeing you. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Look at
Have a
Lucretia.
good night. We appreciate ya. See if I missed anybody.
care of it.
Okay.
Go up and show Lucretia's comment, Nettie.
Yeah, I remember her telling that story.
Oh yeah, Lucretia. Uh-oh.
That sounds like my kind of night.
That's a heck of a bachelorette party.
Dang.
Yeah.
Hey, I got caught taking a leak in the bushes and spent the night in jail for it.
And left me stranded at the bar.
Yeah.
I got a friend that went under a bridge to where nobody could see him, out in the middle of nowhere, and a cop happened to come by, arrested him for indecent exposure for going under the bridge and taking a leak. In Indiana, he had to register as a nonviolent sex offender for 5 years.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Yeah.
I was in the park in my car. And it was about 10:30 at night. The park closed at 10, and then I heard this banging on the window, bam, 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 and it was a flashlight end of a police officer's flashlight. And so I rolled down the window, and he says, "What are you doing in there?" And I said, "We're just necking, officer." And he said, "Well, put your neck back in your pants and get the hell out of here." That was my worst thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm having fun listening to y'all. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Right.
Right.
I have to share something from high school, I think it was. So in high school, we had shop class, right? And we had metalworking. And a friend of mine and I thought, man, it would really be cool to make these cannons that we could shoot off some gunpowder. And so we both turned these cannons, had a hole in it and a little hole for the fuse, right? And so we both had our cannons and we're out in the side yard of my parents' house. And we thought, look at that street light up there. If we could shoot that out. And so we put gunpowder in our cannons and put some rocks in the street lights. And when I shot mine split open and it didn't do anything, pull my foot off. And his actually worked and shot the light out in the cul-de-sac where we lived. So we went without a street light for about 6 months until they fixed it.
Oh wow.
Cool.
Never got caught. Thanks.
Oh yeah. This right here. I didn't open it. Let me see if I can get this. There? Yeah. Let me pause that. Okay. I had to grab that real quick, y'all. So let me go here. We're going to do some fun facts. Let me add that. And let me back it up because it started.
Ouch.
I think we did this one. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we know.
We
Yeah,
did.
because before corn cobs, they used rocks.
Yeah. Oh, my phone's not there.
And has Steve, have you got a Pez yet?
No, but I talked to Oki about that. She said, "Oh yeah, we had those in the past." I didn't remember, but she remembered.
I had it.
Corn cob.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did it different. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, we had this one last week. Let me remove this. Woo. Okay.
Roy does
Okay,
that all the
over
time. Don't feel
here.
bad, Nettie.
Yeah. I put them up. I was like, where did I put them? Here they are. Okay. I done found them. Here it goes. It goes this way. It's an overlay. If you have a brand, okay. If you have a brand new skeleton in 10 years. Did y'all know that? You actually have a brand new skeleton in 10 years.
So every 10 years or just in 10 years?
You know, I don't know if it's every 10 years.
I don't think it's every 10 years because I still got the same old crimping things I had 10 years ago.
Right?
I want the ones I had 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I take that back.
I'm going to the warranty company on this now. Hold on.
Yeah, the ones I have now don't work too good.
Right.
Right?
I know there's something about your cells regenerating, but
Yeah.
I don't know if you get a whole new skeleton.
Hey,
You're
quick.
taller.
You're taller in the morning than you are at night.
Yeah, because I'm slumping over when I'm tired.
Is that why they gotta like realign you?
Maybe.
I think everything
I
compresses.
think that's actually true because of the impact of gravity on you throughout the day.
Yeah, but what's Rob? Show it. Ah! Okay.
Oh, you can tell your brothers, but not yours, huh, Rob?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, 10 years. Breakdown
Oh,
and
wow.
rebuild.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you, Diane. Yeah.
Well, it's running a little slow right now. Come on.
Yes.
I knew
I knew that,
I
yeah.
did know that.
You knew
yeah.
that one?
Yeah, I used to work for Kirby, and it's gross.
You don't
what's in
weigh,
it.
weigh your mattress in 5 years and see how much it weighs when you first
Yeah.
bought it.
It's
Ooh,
gross.
that's
what's in the
gross.
mattress.
Yeah. Your sweat is actually odorless.
You've been running folks that don't believe in deodorant. I don't believe this one. You know those people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We not only know them, we smell them.
Woo.
Babies don't have kneecaps.
That I didn't know.
I did not know that at all.
And Rob said, I thought he missed a memo. Oh, not Rob. Rose said that.
I like that.
Okay, let's see what this next one.
I guess that's why babies don't get loans from loan sharks.
Yeah. Your stomach growls because it's full of hot air.
Not because you're hungry.
Nope, not because you're hungry. You got hot air in that belly. Throughout your life, you will produce enough saliva to fill up 2 pools.
That's nasty. I'm getting that's nasty.
Isn't that nasty?
Well, you seen the sign at the pool that says, you notice
Yeah.
there's no pee in pool? Please keep it that way.
We've been.
Your bones are stronger than steel.
What?
Well, why do they break?
I broke mine in 4 feet.
Wait, why they keep replacing mine with steel then?
Yeah, you got double steel.
Well, I have titanium in my arm.
Well, yeah, it's titanium. Or no, mine's. That might be. I thought it was stainless steel.
You broke.
Half your hand strength is in your pinky.
No, my pinky's weak.
That's why they want you to do pinky swears.
Policeman stopped me. He said there was something hanging from the bottom of my car. I climbed underneath but couldn't see anything. Said it may have been my foot. Keep it up from now on.
Oh,
I would think my thumb is stronger than my pinky.
Your thumb?
Never thought
now, if
about
you're
it.
hitchhiking and you put your pinky out or your thumb out, who would win?
Right?
Your rear is your largest muscle.
Ah,
I was
Yeah,
always
that's
doing it with
Maximus.
my mouth.
It's worked out every day.
That's why they say you work your butt off. See?
ah.
Belly, spine, and hip. Yeah. Work your butt off. Roller coasters can toss your organs. Feels like
Yeah,
it.
You can toss other stuff too after you get off.
Right. Whatever you want for lunch or dinner.
That's it.
Yeah. Woo. Your body position affects your memory. Babe, that's why you slouch. You need to sit straight. You'll remember so much
He's
more.
slouching. He don't look like he's having a problem.
Wow.
He can't remember anything though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Mary. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Rose, that's BC. It's full of yeah.
I think the way we're always staring at our phones, it's going to affect our posture too. You know, everybody's always have their head down on their phones.
Yeah.
Yeah. A blink is a micro nap. Hey, you blink a lot. You always want your naps back.
I want all the naps I didn't take when I was a kid.
Blink is a
Let me take a look at that.
All that. Intestines are
Your intestine is 4 times as long as you are.
I knew
Mine
that.
ain't very long, man.
I knew they were long.
Aren't they actually longer?
Yeah, it says that they're, well, they say they're as long as you are.
4
4
times. Yeah.
Sneeze can travel up to 20 feet. Well, I knew it went pretty far because you always get it everywhere. A sneeze shower. There are no muscles in your fingers.
But that pinky's really strong.
Yeah. Oh, now we got Wendy, Bob's wife. Hello, Wendy. Thank you for
Wendy.
coming in.
Everyone knows it's windy.
Someone is making some of these things up. I think that person has a great imagination.
Right?
So we got pasta I ate 3 weeks ago.
That's very possible.
Yeah.
Sure.
Next one says, taste buds dull with age. Yep, can't taste it anymore, y'all.
I think that's false.
You think?
Well, yeah, I think they change. I think because I like things now I didn't used to like.
Yeah,
I think they
that's the same here.
Then we have your liver can almost completely regrow, which we knew that on the liver.
Yeah. But, it's like people that eat liver, like calf's liver, it's like some people say, well, why do you eat liver? You know what liver does? You know the function of the liver?
Yeah. Hey, where did Steve go?
Yeah.
He just
Right here.
I like what the hat on.
Hey,
The
Steve.
Invisible Man.
And Catherine said, not me. I sneeze in my shirt. It's not going anywhere, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, you look cool. Wow. That's a cool man right there.
Yeah, you got to have some fun, right?
Yeah,
That's it.
definitely. We love it. Yeah, I forgot that I didn't make a reel with that. I'm like, oh, I was looking for it. It was there the whole time. I did
Yeah.
overlays. Isn't it, Mary? Mary liked it, Steve. She said, that's wild. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, look, no head.
Oh wow.
No head.
Yeah. Oh, Roy jumped out. Let me see. I don't see him.
Let's see. Liver. Oh my God.
What goes with fried onions?
Liver.
Oh, yeah.
Liver.
Yeah,
I ain't never
Daddy and I eat liver, and we like it with fried onions. I had liver at, I can't remember that restaurant. You know that restaurant that throws rolls at you?
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh,
Lambert.
Lambert. Lambert.
Yeah, I had liver and onions there. That was the worst liver and onions I ever had.
I love that restaurant.
Well, Mel got hurt there. He got, when they
Put
threw
a
him.
roll.
Well, the people behind me wanted a roll, and they threw it to the lady and hit me, and then
She went diving for it. Her drink flew all over.
all
hit his
over
back.
the back of me.
Yeah.
And then he threw her another one and spilled my drink.
Yeah.
Oh.
He got injured.
I've never seen that. That's sad.
Rose said she
And then-
wished my intentions would
Yeah, she said-
regrow.
Then they said, "Oh, you sat in a bad spot." That's where they
You
brought me.
put me here.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're in Missouri. There's two of them in Missouri.
Yeah, we went to the one by Branson, I think.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
forgot.
there's one in like Springfield.
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 Yeah,
I can't
remember
help
the-
it, Steve. I gotta show you because you're just too cool.
There you go.
You're just sitting back chilling. What I really like is your mouth. It's just a perfect circle. Ah, do your head again. I can see your head when you do.
Ozark, which is
Yeah. Oh,
Ozark.
that's cool.
the same as.
Yeah, that's wicked looking.
Yeah, that's really wicked.
No, but that's what they do, Mary. They throw the rolls. They yell.
Yeah.
They yell something, and then they throw the rolls to you, and then you catch them.
And they're hot too.
Yeah, hot rolls.
They're
That's
hot
what they yell.
rows.
Hot
Yeah.
rolls. Yeah.
Hot rows. Yeah. Other than that, besides you get hurt.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
hit from the front. I got hit from the back.
Yeah.
I got soaked from the back, soaked from the
That's
side.
true.
Ready? Here he is.
Internet dropped.
Aw. I was like, where did Roy go?
Passing satellite.
Yep. And no, he said, yeah, liver and onions.
They must have transferred you to a new satellite they just put up.
Yeah.
Wendy
I don't
too.
know.
She doesn't like it, but Rob does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
My start.
you were just gone,
I'll
Roy. I
keep
don't
it.
know what happened.
It's every night. Been acting weird though. We're too close to Dallas.
Are you guys doing okay with your internet?
Our Starlink's being wonky.
Oh,
Has been. I don't know. A lot of people buffering, and
yeah.
I think the peak hours tonight.
Solar
Ours
flares.
is good.
So I don't have any outages.
That's good.
There's the latency right there.
Mashed potatoes would that hurt when they're hot.
I do too, Ricky. I love chicken livers. Yeah.
No,
Yum.
no livers.
You don't know what's good for you.
No livers, no gizzards either.
I like gizzards, chicken hearts. Yeah, but
Oh, that's for fishing.
because I
That's
can't
good
fry
fishing bait.
them. Huh?
That's good fishing bait.
That's not good fishing bait. That's good for my
Yeah.
belly.
No, I put it on a fishing hook. Catch a fish with it.
Like Ricky said.
What do you got, Tim?
No
What do you got?
outages for the last 12 hours.
Wow.
And that's
Wow.
only because I turned it on 12 hours ago.
It's got to be Texas, Earl. It's just Texas.
Yeah, I think we're too close to Dallas.
Yeah, you can see mine.
I'll make you big. I can do it. Ready, Earl? Spotlight. Yeah.
Oh.
Are you guys under any trees or anything that's obstructing it?
No, we're wide open. It says we got a wide open, unobstructed view.
There's a lot of people here with the dishy.
Yeah.
Well, we did notice that in Quartzsite when everybody was here.
Yeah, it started lagging a little bit.
It's
But it
just in
sure
the
is a
early
game
mornings and the evenings.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
is
it
a
seems
game
we-
changer in it for nomads to have Starlink. Boy, it's really something.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
We're contemplating it. We've been kicking it
Never
around.
mind.
Oh wow!
Me-
It just,
Wait, Roy.
it just seems to be in the evening.
Show it again. I'll make you big.
Oh
How
wow!
how can Tim's be up and then mine be down like that? That's
You're
Wow.
stealing all your bandwidth.
How long has it been since you rebooted yours? Do you shut it down every night, Roy?
it goes into sleep for from 2 in the morning till 5:30.
Okay.
Yum, yum, Rob.
Now, sometimes sleep may not be the same as completely rebooting
But
it.
it got rebooted today anyway because my Jackery zeroed out, and I switched it over to the wall outlet on the rig, and then later switched it back to the Jackery. So it's been rebooted twice today, as a matter of fact.
Now, should you reboot it every day, Steve?
Didn't you say, Roy, that your dish took a tumble in one of the storms here a month or so ago?
No, just was it last week?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago or a week ago.
When all the wind did was just flip it over on its top.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rob, we don't have Starlink yet. I think we're using Verizon right now.
Yeah, Verizon.
Yeah, we're using Verizon. We just use our mobile hotspots.
Good.
So no,
Yeah, I gotta
not
run.
good.
I gotta run Jasper back out, but he's like, hey Dad, I gotta go.
Ah,
Jasper.
You gotta go. Okay.
But everybody on the panel has it, but we don't.
We haven't rebooted ours since we got here.
Oh,
what I
wow.
like about Starlink is I use it on the house, and then I climb up on the roof when we're taking the RV out, take it off the house, throw it in the RV, take it out wherever we're at, and then we have full internet coverage. I just love that. It's well worth the $150 a month.
oh yeah. I have to have it for
I-
work, and it's been amazing.
That's me. I can go to work anywhere we're at.
Another thing.
Yeah.
And we've been kicking it around. I think we need to kick it a little bit more.
I like
Yeah.
to kick the can down the road.
Yeah.
Before
Well-
Starlink, I would get a IT call. I would have to run to town or go find internet somewhere before I could even take the call, and it was a pain.
So we were able to cut back our hotspot, and then I got rid of Dish TV, which was $150 a month because we didn't watch that anymore. And so I spend the money on Starlink, and then save money on the cell phone plan and the TV that we never watched.
Right. And that's what we were thinking about. If we cut things out, is it gonna basically wash itself?
Yeah.
So right now we have Cricket, which is AT&T. We got Verizon. Those are our phone hotspots, and then we have a Verizon Jetpack.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was
So
able to
those are
cut
we're
those
using.
extra lines and the jetpacks out too.
Yeah. So
We
and
also
so
have,
we're like juggling between the three of them, trying to figure out. You
It's the
know,
best.
And you know, even with the little outages now and then that are only a few seconds, it's still much more reliable than the hotspot ever was.
Yeah.
especially
We
in
also
Fort
have
Myers.
we have T-Mobile home,
Oh,
and it works pretty good in most areas. So that
Till
has
you
been a
get
good
out
sign.
here.
I heard that. I did hear that.
Yeah.
We tried to use our kid's address, and there wasn't nothing available.
Yep, West Coast is where it bit us, and we had to go to Verizon.
Yeah.
And we remember that with Quartzsite. You know, we were all on that. What was that called? That Roy's got
Visible.
Visible. Yeah, we were all trying that out, and it was terrible. You know, when we were in
It's
Quartzsite.
good at 2 or 3 o'clock in
Yeah.
the morning when everybody's asleep. That's when you got to
Yeah.
get up and do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
it's only $50 a month, so
Quartzsite has
right
their
now.
tower on the side of the hill. It's only like 10 feet high.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we want to thank everybody for coming in
Yeah,
tonight.
absolutely.
We really appreciate it. We had a blast. And
Thanks for having me.
oh, thank you
Yeah.
guys for being on the
Thank you, guys.
panel.
We really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting us.
And Earl and Terry, be safe on your travels. We know you're going to be
Yeah,
traveling
yeah.
for a couple days, and we'll stay in touch with y'all. And
Yeah.
we'll definitely be texting back and forth. And
For
again,
sure.
you know, thank you guys in the chat for coming in. We had a blast. We
Yeah.
appreciate you guys being here with us. And with that, we want to just, you know, tell you guys, you know, be safe, enjoy your journeys. We always say one life, live it.
Yeah.
And have a great weekend. Thank you kindly.
Thank you all in the chat. Appreciate your
thank
comments
you.
Yeah.
and sharing your stories with us.
hmm
Loved it. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank you,
guys.
Steve.
Thank you, Steve. And y'all
Thank
have
you,
a good
Earl,
night.
Terry, Tim.
Good night.
Good night.
Have a good
Thank you,
weekend.
Roy. Your
Sweet
dog
dreams.
taking her out because I know she has to go.
Yeah.
She had to go.
Yeah, I hate working under
Gotta go,
pressure.
right?
too.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go and run the outro. Thank you guys. Have a blessed night.
Yeah, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.